Anyway, let's get to the main event of today. Let's get to today's main event. I feel like in general, whenever I do like little special episode animations, I'll try to relegate those like a little bit later into stream because I know the friends, a lot of us get our free time a little bit later in the evenings. So I'll try to like relegate those special events. But today, so today. Now, y'all might be wondering, Hamiline, didn't you become a champion already? Why are we still playing Let's Go Eevee? You caught Mewtwo. What else could you possibly have to do? Well, I was going to play Honkai Star Rail today, but Hemini came to me. Hemini, you all know who Hemini is, right? It's my little Eevee friend, the partner Eevee. Look at her. Yes, honey. Yes, honey. Our little Eevee friend here. She came to me and she said, Hemi, I was visited by a mysterious entity. And because of this, there's something really, really important that I have to do with you. So we're going to be doing that today. Hamini is going to be joining us. You know, Hamini, she decided not to join us on the road to championship. She was just going to accompany us as like a little friend, but she wasn't actually going to be battling. So anyway, I have footage of the conversation that Hamini had with that mysterious entity. Let's take a look. This very special footage.
Huh? Where am I? You are.
My name is not important. Just know that I was once in your place, sitting atop our trainer's head. Now I stand as the guardian of the Indigo League. Our trainer has ascended the mountain once again, but there is one trainer he has yet to surpass.
You don't mean. But the team isn't ready.
The current team may not be, but mine is. Join them. Join with them to take down the ultimate challenge.
Will you be coming too?
I am afraid not. I must stay here and keep watch over this place. I can sense the fabric of time and space loosening. Our trainer will soon leave our world. So time is of the essence. Join with my team. Join them and take the stage yourself.
Gasp. No, I can't. I'm not a champion. I'm just adorable.
You and I are the same. You can do this. I am also adorable, but I still became a champion. They will help you. Trust in them.
Okay. I can do this. Together. Together, we will defeat the ultimate trainer. And we'll do it sickeningly.
So in a very surprise moment, Hamini was visited by my former partner Eevee. Okay? I won't name him because I don't want to dox the name because I actually named him after a real life person. But we're just going to refer to him as the Guardian Eevee. He now stands in the fabric of time and space within a dimensional rift, guarding over the entirety of the Kanto region. My former partner Eevee, we refer to him now as the Guardian Eevee. Guardian Eevee came to Hamini and said, listen, Hami never surpassed one trainer when I traveled with him in my original Let's Go Eevee playthrough. And he said, Hemini, you have to help him surpass that one trainer. But obviously, our current team, we just became champions. We're not ready for it. So Hemini used his spatial rifts, the power of dimensional rifts, to bring my former teammates through time and space into our current dimension, joining us on this journey is Magnetois, the Magneton, Gengi, the Gengar, Janix, the Jinx, Douglas, the Dugong, and Coffee, the Coughing. And of course, since Guardian Eevee can't join us, it means Minnie must join us. Now, Minnie, she went through some rigorous training. As you can see, she went from level 16 to level 88. Honey, I've got a catch combo of like 51 with a chance. Girl, I leveled these divas up. Now then, for today's challenge, we must take on Pokemon Trainer Red. And so that means we must become master trainers in each of these 6 Pokemon. We have to take on the master trainers. That's why I had to level them up nearly to level 90. She went through a whole montage off screen. Yes, we have to get some new girls. Okay, our team for today's episode is going to be a little bit different. So our goal today is to become master trainers in each of our divas. Now, the first one we're going to do is, of course, Hemini herself. Now, Hemini is just adorable. She doesn't need yassification. Hemini is a special entity in and of herself. Okay? So Hemini is joining us in a rare appearance. Hemini has taken a backseat to this journey the whole time, but now she has finally decided to join us. We then have, of course, Miss Coffee, ready with her coffee. Miss Coffee is ready to sip that mocha latte she's holding in her hands and all that extra adrenaline that's going to be pumping through her gaseous veins. She is ready to make a sickening time. Now, Coffee is an expert at this because I became a coughing master. I don't think I fought Red last time, but I did become a coughing master in my original playthrough. Now, just so you know, in order to tackle Pokemon Trainer Red, you have to become a master of 6 Pokemon. So you have to challenge the different master trainers and surpass them 6 times in order to gain the right to challenge Pokemon Trainer Red. He is the strongest trainer in the game. That's why he's kind of considered to be like the ultimate challenge of this game. How is Coffee holding the coffee? She's just that much of an expert, okay? She's just that powerful. We then have Janix. Now, Janix, let's just say this isn't going to be the last time we see Miss Janix. Let's just say Janix has made a career for herself. Janix is a career woman now, okay? Coffee is a master barista. Janix, after experiencing some controversy early on in her career, she decided to have a little bit of a shift. Okay, she decided content creation wasn't for her. So she decided to pursue different interests, let's just say that. We will find out more about Janix's lore in future episodes of Let's Go Eevee. Let's just say, y'all, I have prepared scripts for 6 episodes, and there may be even more. You love the tie? Thank you. She's a career woman. She's a career woman now. The tie in between the booba. Then we have Gengi. Now, did this jump scare y'all? The big lips on Gengi? The sickening bob? As I was making Gengi, I don't know, have y'all ever watched this? This might be a little bit obscure. Have y'all ever watched The Vicar of Dibley? Have y'all ever watched The Vicar of Dibley? Because Gengi, after I gave her that sickening bob, Gengi looks exactly like The Vicar of Dibley to me. It's like a show it's like a British show from the 70s. The Vicar of Dibley. You think she's related to Jennifer Coolidge? She is. You're so right, Anna. Janix is related to Jennifer Coolidge. Yes, girl. Mm-hmm. 100%. And then lastly, Magnetoire. Magnetoire. Now, Magneton is not French, but I decided to make her a little bit French. Magnetoire. Okay, Magnetoire. Silent, stoic, sickening. I'm missing one. Who am I missing? Oh! I forgot the diva I'm missing. Now, the last diva might make you all a little bit curious as to what is it that Hami's doing, but please be assured, I am twitch.tv/HamiLime. You may not see anything different about Douglas. She may not be Yassify, but I can assure you, Douglas, there's a lot coming up with Douglas. You do need a recap on the Gengar lore though. Cats pooped so bad you had to open the house because you were coughing. I'm screaming. Gengi's just sickening. Gengi's just sickening. Okay, Gengi's just sickening. Let me just say. Y'all are gonna scream. I accidentally made the Vicar of Dibley. Does this work? Oh! Here, let me just do the browser. Like... Is it literally not Gengi? Like, I should have taken her Bob. I should have just taken her Bob. Okay. Your soul left your body. It was bad. It's the Vicar of Dibley. An old British TV show from like the 70s. Is this not the same person? Whose Bob is this? I just googled Black Bob. That's what I did. I just googled Black Bob. I should have taken her Bob instead for Gengi. But yes, this is the plan. So for anyone who doesn't know, the first one we're going to tackle is Janix, because Janix's master trainer is actually in Cerulean City. We passed by her last time. If y'all will recall, we passed by her on the way to the Cerulean Cave. So let's make our way over to her. I'm a little bit concerned. These are supposed to be the toughest challenges. See, there he is right there. These are supposed to be the toughest challenges in the game. I need to be careful. At least check to make sure I aren't using some politician. No, they're usually divas. What the fuck? What the fuck is that? Is that a... That's a motherfucking Dragonite right there. I could just catch a Dragonite? Well, that's sickening, but I still have my Chansey chain that I don't want to break. And I don't have any Pokeballs right now, actually. I used all my Pokeballs leveling up my Pokemon, so I don't have anything left over. Alright, Hemini, let's get you in. Let's get you back in here. So the first diva who's gonna take on her challenge is Janix. And I'm a little bit concerned. I might have to see if I can adjust Janix's moveset a little bit because I don't think she has anything to take on a fellow Jinx. So the way that the Master Trainers work is you literally, it's just a one-on-one fight against the same Pokemon. So you do have to be mindful that you're going to be fighting the same exact Pokemon that you're putting out there. So this person has a really high level, like well-built Jinx. Now let me look at what she has. Psychic, Dream Eater, Lovely Kiss, and Ice Beam. None of these are going to go very well in a fight against a fellow Jinx. Let me see. What do we have in our TM case for Jinx? Let's see. Anything thickening that I can use? Taunt. Calm Mind. She can learn Toxic. She can learn Toxic. Substitute. Dark. No, she can't learn Dark Pulse. She can learn Shadow Ball. I'm inclined to give her Shadow Ball because she is weak to Ghost type moves. So I'll replace Psychic with Shadow Ball for now. What else do we have? Facade. Ooh, Brick Break could be interesting. Okay. So let me see. Why am I cussing? Saying mother. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to cuss. I was just really shocked. You said hecking censored, and I I'm so sorry, Anna. You're right. I shouldn't have cussed. That Dragonite just surprised me so much. That a Dragonite just appeared. All right. Okay. I must put Jinx in the top left position. Excuse me. Anna does have rights. It is true. All right, Janix. Wait, let's interview Janix. Janix, how are you feeling? It's interested in the sounds of the fountain. Janix, you have to focus. Janix, you have to focus. Push up your bra a little bit and let's go. We're gonna have to slap that other Jinx with your own boobs. Let's see whose boobs are more powerful. Boobs. I would like to battle your Jinx. Oh dear. I think it's 85. I tried to overlevel them a little bit. Her wig is fire. No, Jinx. I've always loved Jinx. Little me didn't understand the controversy behind her skin, but that was what, 30 years ago at this point. She's a lovely shade of violet now. we can love Jinx again. I've always loved Jinx. Oh, she's only level 75. Okay, we got this in the bag. I overleveled it. She's still faster. Oh no. No, honey. Oh no, I've been lovely kissed. I've been lovely kissed. This is very bad. I've been lovely kissed. I'm 13 levels above this Jinx, but these master trainers, they put in, you know the candies? The candies I injected directly into Leaky Pate? These Pokemon have a lot of candy in them. So that's why, even though I'm 13 levels higher, that Jinx is actually faster than me. Oh, that's sickening. They listen, thank goodness. They got rid of the red lips and black skin, and her face is more of a hard... The face is more of a hard kissy face even. Yes, honey. Now, my business Jinx, she does have red lips because she's a businesswoman, right? Janix is a businesswoman. Okay, so she wears a nice black suit, she has a red tie, and then she has a nice shade of red. Because she means business, honey. The red, she's got her red nails, her red bow. Janix is here for business, honey. Wake up, Janix. See, Janix was so preoccupied with that fountain, and now she's, oh no. Janix is not going to survive this. Oh, this is an embarrassing performance by Janix. This is an embarrassing performance by Janix. Janix, no girl. Oh my god. She toughed it out. Girl, you one-shot her with that shadow ball. Oh, honey. Run. Run, honey. Girl, we gotta go. We gotta go. No, we gotta go. Janix. You cannot look at her anymore without thinking of a Cinderella story movie thanks to Anna's Jennifer. She does. No, Anna was right. Jinx does look like Jennifer Coolidge, doesn't she? She looks like Jennifer Coolidge. She really. Oh, hi, Nini. Hi, Nini. Oh my gosh, Nini, you didn't fall asleep? Nini, you've been awake for a really long time. Your brain feels better. You're ready to beat Arceus without seeing spoilers. You're discovering Pokemon that you've never seen before. You're at the final stage. You're in love with a woman who drinks tea outside of her tent. She's so glamorous. She's totally related. Nini, how are you feeling? Okay, so Janix flopped that severely. I can replay the animation just for you, Nini. Just for you, my darling.
Huh? Where am I? You are.
My name is not important. Just know that I was once in your place, sitting atop our trainer's head. Now I stand as the guardian of the Indigo League. Our trainer has ascended the mountain once again. But there is one trainer he has yet to surpass.
You don't mean. But the team isn't ready.
The current team may not be, but mine is. Join them. Join with them to take down the ultimate challenge.
Will you be coming too?
I am afraid not. I must stay here and keep watch over this place.
I had to pause it. Nini, get out your Prime sub right now.
Team isn't ready.
The current team may not be, but mine is. Join them. Join with them to take down the ultimate challenge.
Will you be coming too?
I am afraid not. I must stay here and keep watch over this place. I can sense the fabric of time and space loosening. Our trainer will soon leave our world. So time is of the essence. Join with my team. Join them and take the stage yourself.
Gasp. No, I can't. I'm not a champion. I'm just adorable.
You and I are the same. You can do this. I am also adorable, but I still became a champion. They will help you. Trust in them.
Okay. I can do this. Together. Together we will defeat the ultimate trainer. And we'll do it sickeningly.
I'm just adorable. Okay. The Tinkerbell sounds. Alright, let's give that another shot, Janix. Maybe this time the lovely kiss will miss. The review. Maybe this time the lovely kiss will miss. There's a little bit of RNG with lovely kiss. Maybe I'll try my own lovely kiss. It's just really unfortunate that I'm so much slower than the master trainer Jinx. Like I'm really concerned. Let's try my own lovely kiss. No! Stop it, don't kiss me. No. I can't do this. Janix is asleep again. Wake up. Please. Please wake up. Oh my god. Otari is just Otaria? She's just perfect. Oh no, there's a little bit of extra lore about Douglas the Dugong. Let's just say Douglas. Let's just say Douglas just hasn't had her moment yet. Nini, where's your Prime sub? Where's your Prime sub? Stop with the calm mind. It isn't this serious. Don't you worry. Let's just say a future episode will be discussing a little bit more Douglas. Kiss her! I'm really concerned, y'all. I'm really concerned. Oh, it's not possible on the phone? Shoot. Let's see if my Dream Eater can do something. Oh, that's gross. That is gross. No. New strat. We have to come in with a new strat. We're coming in with a new strat. Lovely kiss? Not the TV self-set. Okay. New strategy. Okay, how, let me see. I'm gonna cheat. Let's consult therapy to see how fast is this Jinx, actually. I knew the Master Trainer fights were gonna be really tough and really sickening. Oh, she's a fast bitch. She's a really fast county queen. Girl, this Jinx has a speed of 337. My Jinx, 192, honey. 192, honey. 192, honey. Okay. Let's see. Let me think. Let's, so I can never outspeed her. That's for sure. I'm not outspeeding her. So, the best I can do is initiate seismic toss maneuvers after giving her a lovely kiss. The Shadow Ball isn't gonna do anything. I have to use Seismic Toss, because Seismic Toss is fixed damage. So let's see if we can do this now. If not, we'll see if we can take on a different Master Trainer. I know my coughing can do it, because I've done this before with my coughing. So Coffee can do this. Janix, she might be feeling a little bit nervous since she was the first one. Alright, please miss. Okay, Janix, don't miss. Okay, Janix. Seismic Toss. Throw this county queen out of here. Let's see, let's hope the Seismic Toss does some decent damage. Decent, not amazing. I'm gonna need 4 seismic tosses, and if that other Jinx wakes up and hits me with lovely kiss, it's not gonna look good. I need 2 more seismic tosses. She's gonna wake up and kiss me this turn, I bet you. Oh my goodness, this is very scary. These are the ultimate fights to be the #1 with a specific Pokebuddy? Yes. I'm scared. I knew it. Don't miss. Yes! We did it! Janix is done! Oh my god. RNG was on our side. That opposing Jinx missed 2 lovely kisses, and my Jinx was successful with hers. I am a Jinx master. Purr. Wonderful job, Janix. Okay. I think the next diva, if I remember where, I believe Coffee is going to be in Route 18. Alright, let's make our way over to Celadon City. I believe this is where we're going to encounter the Coughing Master. I'm really not quite as concerned about coffee. I think. Just because I know I've done it once before. But I am, in my coffee, I know she already knows Flamethrower, I believe. I might apply Will-O-Wisp for her. Okay, 1 out of 6 is not that bad. I was worried it was going to be a lot worse, but it's not. We're doing pretty okay. I should have trusted in Guardian Eevee. Guardian Eevee was right when he said that my old team was ready for this, because they are. Alright, let's see if we can find Eevee. Okay, the Eevee is right there. I believe the Coughing Master should be on this route. Oh, what did you find, Coffee? You like my shirt? Thank you. Oh, Coffee is taking in the scents of the flowers. I love that for Coffee. Yes, this is the Coughing Master. Okay. Oh, before I go, let me give Psychic. Do I have Psychic? Oh, I do. Let me give Psychic back to Janix. Because she needs that Psychic. And then I'll give, I will give do I have Will-O-Wisp? I do. I will give Will-O-Wisp to Coffee. Because normally I have Toxic, but obviously Toxic won't work on a fellow Coughing. But Will-O-Wisp will. Okay. The one I'm genuinely most concerned with, I think, is probably gonna be Gengi. Okay. I have the ultimate Coughing Diva. Let's go, Coughing. Albert, get out of here with your Coughing. My Coughing is so much better. My Coughing knows how to drink coffee. And it's only level 70? Will-O-Wisp her. He has the same strat. The same exact strat, honey. This time RNG was not on my side. Burn her! Will-O-Wisp. Girl, not the stall tactics on burn. Scientist Albert, you got lucky. You got lucky that my Will-O-Wisp missed. Alright, Coffee, burn her. Exactly. Shadow Ball. Interesting. Flame Thrower. This is not looking good. I'm gonna restart. It was really unfortunate that I missed a whole turn's worth of burn. I'm gonna restart. No, your Coughing is not the most powerful. You just got really lucky that I missed my first Will-O-Wisp. Get out of here with your Coughing. Get out of here. My Coughing is the best one, you little... Actually, I think I'm gonna go straight to Flamethrower, and maybe we could get an RNG burn off of Flamethrower. No. But I'll keep going with it. I'll keep going with it, because you never know. You never know. Alright, keep throwing those flames, honey. It protects. Alright, honey. Cut off those flamethrowers. Burn her. Blow up that gas ball. RNG was on my side too much with Janix, and it's not on my side with Coffee. If he protects again... No, that's... Ugh. You're just getting lucky, Scientist Albert. Just, you know, you're just getting lucky, Scientist Albert. RNG is on your side, that's all that's happening. My coffee is still stronger than yours. My coffee? Cold brew. Your coffee? Burn. So acidic. What? Oh, you think you're clever with that Shadow Ball? He thinks he's so clever with that Shadow Ball. I'm actually gonna lose. I'm gonna have to restart. These protects... No, these protects are not sickening. We're gonna restart. RNG was not on our side. Get out of here. Albert is pissing me off. Like, look at him. Albert isn't even fashionable. Or that psychic boy, Psychic Avery, he was fashionable. Scientist Albert, you just look goofy. Get out of here. Okay, Coffee, this time, let's pull off some RNG and burn with Flamethrower. Let's get a burn. It's just, he's just gonna go back to the protect stall tactic again. Coffee, I need you to burn. Because as you can see, without that burn, we're not gonna win. We need to burn. Come on. Burn. What is this, honey? I desperately need you to pull off an RNG. Isn't the chance like 30%? How have we not hit the chance yet? I have to restart again. I have to restart again. Coffee, I'm so disappointed in you, Coffee. How could you? How could you? Janix did this. I had faith in you, Coffee. Let's see what else we have in our bag. This will be thickening. This will be thickening. She won't be able to pull off she won't be able to pull it off this time, honey. I have to be careful about which moves are replaced, because like, I won't be able to get back haze if I get rid of it. Don't. Sure. That was weird. That was weird to start off the battle with a protect. Don't use Will-O-Wisp. That's what I thought. Asshole. Now he's stuck with Shadow Ball. Now I just need I need an RNG burn. Coffee, I am begging you. How many more times do I have to attack with Flamethrower before you finally burn this coughing? Coffee, This is starting to get a little bit embarrassing. No. We're not letting Will-O-Wisp through. Who is this broke Edgeworth cosplayer? He must be cheating. Because, I don't know. I've hit him with, like, out of, like, 10 flamethrowers, you'd think one of them would have worked by this point. But not a single burn after all these flamethrowers. I'm not letting you pull off that Will-O-Wisp, you little asshole. Burn this coughing. Oh my god. I get a special defense reduction. Are you gonna burn her now? Wow. Wow. I don't care that you shook off the taunt. I'm gonna taunt you again. We won, but it's amazing how it's amazing how this coughing didn't get burned a single time. That's actually amazing. And after like what? It probably was like 10 flamethrowers, and I'm pretty sure it's a 30% chance. Oh, I feel a little gagged. Oh, no, I can't. I can't do that. I was too mad. I was too mad about the lack of burns from my flamethrower. I was too mad about that. I almost closed the game. I can't close the game, otherwise my Chansey combo will break. That pissed me off a little. Coughing, I'm putting you back. You pissed me off just a little bit. How dare you? I'm holding Graphia again. How dare you, Coughing? I'm so disappointed in you. At least he's not starting out with those silly protects. That made me mad. Burn him, please. Finally. Ugh. Don't you dare reduce my special defense. Okay, but now we should be fine. Now we should be fine. Now we actually have a burn. That took Coughing. That took way too long to burn him. I don't know what's going on with you tonight, sweetie. Critical hit? Did y'all see that critical hit? What the hell was up with that critical hit? Oh, he's coming for me. I'm gonna lose again. Because of a critical hit this time. You caught a sickening pink Wormadam? You got the pink Wormadam? Period, Anna. I love pink Wormadam, my favorite one. This is sick. I'm still gonna win, but this is sick. Getting a critical hit off? This man has so much RNG on his side. It's embarrassing. Coffee, you should be embarrassed at Coffee. I think I might have to cut back on your caffeine, sweetie. Get out of here, you raggedy man. Yes, I'm glad that Anna appreciates the Wormadam line too. No, I'm never talking to you again. What is that Charizard doing in the sky now? Alright, there was the Eevee trainer up here. Do y'all think Hermione can do it? Alright, y'all. I'm a little bit worried. This is technically one of Hermione's first fights in a really long time, and I have no idea what moves she has. That's another Dragonite in the air. Alright, Diva. Number 3. Hermione, it's your time. The trash? Because it's a trash cloak, technically. I'm gonna start with Sappy Seed. The partner Eevees have really special moves in this game. This applies a Leech Seed effect to Eevee. Reflect. Because you originally get Trash Burmy. Burmy gains the pink cloak when you use her inside of cities, which implies that she's creating her cloak from the city trash. So when you evolve, that's why it's the trash cloak. Wormadam. Sizzly Slide should burn her. Double edge. Ooh. Okay, this Eevee has no shot. I think they wanted the Eevee fight to be the easiest one, because what is this? This is kind of embarrassing. The partner Eevee really is overpowered. Bouncy Bubble. These hilarious moves. I guess it is a lot harder if you're not playing Let's Go Eevee though, isn't it? Okay. Now, I don't know the location of the master trainers for the other three. I have a few guesses. But I can't be certain. So first, I think I'm scared. I'm scared for Magnetoire. What does Magnetoire have? Tri-attack, Thunderbolt, Flash Cannon. None of this is good for combating a fellow Magneton. Hold on, let me get back Toxic for coughing. I almost forgot. And I'll look up Magneton. The taunt combo for coughing was actually really sickening. Where is Magneton? I think I went too far. Oh, there. Let's see. So the opposing Magneton just has Thunder and Hyper Beam. Oh, and they're in an underground path. Okay. Just Thunder and Hyper Beam. That seems a little bit scary. That feels like I should have No. Let's just see, what can Magneton learn? Not a lot. Okay. Let's see. Let's think about this. Fighting a fellow Magneton. Part of me wants to have Substitute for that turn that it uses Hyper Beam. Let's see if we can pull off Substitute. But that's what I have Light Screen for. Let's see, let me see, which of these attacks is going to be actually the best against Magneton? It's actually Tri-Attack. Did I get the stab bonus? Oh, no, wait. Electric attacks are the best. That's why it uses Hyper Beam. Yeah, that's why it uses Hyper Beam and Thunder. Those are the best ones to combat it. I'm a little curious. We might have to play a little bit of RNG again. We might have to play some RNG on this front. Why did you snort, darling? Because Tri-Attack can unleash some sickening status effects. Oh, that's not this one. I went to the wrong one. I don't think any of these Pokemon are rideable, right? Yeah, none of them are rideable, unfortunately. So I need to go to Celadon. Oh, let me get out. Magnetoire. Oh, see, we did so poorly with coughing because I forgot to ask how coughing was feeling before we started the challenge. A Sand Slash trainer. Oh, I love Magneton. Magneton is such a cutie pie. What did you find, Magneton? Magneton is smelling the scent of grass. Oh, how does Magneton smell grass? I wonder. That's interesting. That's an Onyx. Mm-hmm. Nidorino and Nidorina. Sickening how it's both boys. Two twinks. Huh? Oh, they are in the other one. I was incorrect. They are in the other underground path, not this one. Side trip. Oh, Cubrati is right there. Okay. Y'all wonder if Cubrati could pull off the Master Trainer? Oh. Man, y'all are not ready. The amount that... It needs to be studied how much I've been thinking about the animations. How many ideas I've come up with already. Like, we've gone from just having lore about our original 6, 7 Pokemon, if you count Power_Sam, to like, it's gonna be lore about like 30 different Pokemon at this point. It's gonna, the cast list is going to expand. All right. Oh, wait, no. Let me see how, Magnetois, how are you feeling? Magnetois wants to venture farther ahead. Exactly. Magnetois feels like she's ready for this. I hope she is. It's a full fashion. It's gonna get dramatic. You are not ready for how dramatic things are going to get. Today's episode was a little teaser for how telenovela things are going to get. Alright. Magnetois, I'm nervous. This Magneton surely has higher special attack than you, but we have a light screen.
I got your email,
Hi, Max. Why did it play like that without any... Why did it just play like that without any kind of, It played the noise without any, like, What's it called? Any alert. Hi, Max. Hi, baby. Thank you so much for your Prime sub. Okay, let's try this Tri-Attack. Also, I'm sickeningly almost dead already. So this is not gonna work. Okay. Welcome back to Magnetois. Welcome back to... we're fighting another scientist. I'm doing okay. They just really gagged me right there. Why is there... Oh, because they maxed out their Magneton's special attack. They maxed out their Magneton's special attack stat. My Magneton has 291. Their Magneton has 428 in special attack. They maxed out. Do I have any candy to help with this? I think I have lots of courage candies. Let's get the courage candies in. Let's see if we can get some special defense boost onto Magnetois, because she needs it, honey. That's sick. That is sick. Let's see if we can get her all the way to like 200 special defense, because she's gonna need it. That is just sick, honey. All right. Let me look at what else, what other challenges we're gonna be coming up against. Oh, this dugong. They're, oh, that's, oh, that, oh, the dugong fight is gonna be sick. Let me check the Gengar. I'm scared about the Gengar now. No, this Gengar is gonna be disgusting too. The Gengar is gonna be disgusting. I have to make a command for that. Thank you, though, Anna. Thank, Thank you for contacting Hammy's hotline. We received your message. Due to high demand, please allow up to... Not that. When Hammy stops yapping and reads your message or a response, we appreciate your patience. Have you seen... Yeah, have you seen the animation, Max? Have you seen either of them? We had episode 2 today. Did you see episode 1, Magdalena? Did you see episode 1? This is an important question. You haven't seen episode 1 either? That's okay. That's okay. We'll take a quick pause. I'll eat some chips. We'll take a quick pause. And we'll play them both. We'll play them both, okay? Fear not, Magdalena. I have you covered.
Huh?
So let me just give some context really quick. The first one is about our Para underscore Sam, who decided to hang up her battling career, and in her place we got a Farfetch'd.
Sai, I'm so thankful to Hammy Lee May for giving me this chance to leave Mount Moon. The air there was always so dusty. Now I can finally pursue my lifelong dream. But, Sai, I can't do that and join Hammy Lee May in the Indigo League. I wish to become an influencer, a beautician, but I can't just leave him behind. What am I supposed to do? Huh? Who's there?
Oh, I'm sorry to disturb you. My name is Far Felix.
Oh, that's okay. My name is Para underscore Sam. Wait, could you be? Yes, you are the one I have been waiting for.
What are you talking about?
I sense a lot of potential in you. You see, my trainer has great ambitions. But so do I. I wish to make the most of this wondrous life he has given me. And I think you can help fulfill his dreams in turn. I can make you fabulous. I can make you slay. So Diva, what do you say? Hi, everyone. Sorry to worry you. I have some good news and some bad news. The bad news is that I've decided to hang up my battling career so I can pursue my career as a content creator. So it means I can't travel with all of you anymore. But the good news is I've found a replacement for the team. Someone who really resonates with my diva philosophy. I just know they'll be a great addition to the team. Hey, why don't you come out and introduce yourself to everyone? Ahem, welcome to the stage. Leaky Pate.
So that was episode 1. That was episode 1. Episode 2 released today, and it is about today's task on a stream. What is almost touching? Look at what was almost touching, Anna? I can't see you. You can't wait to see episode 2. You need 3 scenes of Arcanine is a girl. Non-binary. They're non-binary. Episode 2 released today, and should we start voice acting? I don't know. There's something sickening about the text to speech that does there's something sickening about using text to speech for all of this. But episode 2 is about our partner Eevee, right? We have partner Eevee who has not been a part of the team, but partner Eevee was visited by a mysterious entity. And this entity, it's because of this visit from the mysterious entity that we have to go around and combat the master trainers in Let's Go Eevee. Let's watch episode tour.
Huh? Where am I? You are.
My name is not important. Just know that I was once in your place, sitting atop our trainer's head. Now I stand as the guardian of the Indigo League. Our trainer has ascended the mountain once again, but there is one trainer he has yet to surpass.
You don't mean. But the team isn't ready.
The current team may not be, but mine is. Join them. Join with them to take down the ultimate challenge.
Will you be coming too?
I am afraid not. I must stay here and keep watch over this place. I can sense the fabric of time and space loosening. Our trainer will soon leave our world. So time is of the essence. Join with my team. Join them and take the stage yourself.
Gasp. No, I can't. I'm not a champion. I'm just adorable.
You and I are the same. You can do this. I am also adorable, but I still became a champion. They will help you. Trust in them.
Okay. I can do this. Together. Together we will defeat the ultimate trainer. And we'll do it sickeningly.
So as you can see, episode 2 is getting a little dramatic, okay? Episode 1 was very whimsical, but now we're getting very dramatic. Episode 3, there's gonna be big I can tell you right now. Episode 3, once we finish the Master Trainer Challenge, that's when episode 3 will release. And let's just say episode 3 is gonna give telenovela energy. Episode 4 is gonna give episode 4 through 6 is gonna get very RPG dramatic. It's gonna get dramatic in a very cunty way. A very cunty way. I am so excited. I would love to just spoil it all. It is taking everything inside of me not to just tell you all what I'm planning. It is taking everything in me. I don't like gatekeeping. I wish I could tell all of you, but I'm like, no. I'm sure you all want to witness it live. The lore, yes, there's lore. There's lore. There's a lot of lore here. There's a lot of lore here. Okay, but first of all, no spoilers. Yes. First of all, we need to somehow figure out how the heck are we going to combat this magneton, because I genuinely don't know what I'm gonna do about it. We might have to go back. We're gonna have to visit Magnetoire. Escandal. We might have to go back to Magnetoire. Let's try Gengi. Let's try Gengi. Episode 3, you all are gonna love episode 3. Teasers are a thing, right? I can give a teaser. I'll give a teaser. Let's just say, episode 1 was all about all about how Leaky Pate entered the team. Episode 2 is all about Hemeni, our partner Eevee, who has largely taken a backseat to the story so far. Let's just say that episode 3 let's just say some new divas are gonna enter the mix. Let's just say that. That's all I'll say. That's the teaser. Some new divas are in. Yes, some new divas are slaying. Let's just say. Let's just say that much. Let me see, what does my Gengi have? Will-O-Wisp, Dark Pulse, Mega Drain, Shadow Ball. I'm scared. I'm scared for my life. I'm so scared for my life. This Gengar is faster than my Gengar. I am so scared for my life right now. Thank you for sharing my art. I am so scared right now. I don't know what to do. The minute this thing pulls off a successful hypnosis on me, it is literally over. Let me think. I can't get hypnosis. I can't get hypnosis. Here's what I can do. Safeguard isn't a thing. If I could use... no, but taunt isn't gonna work. If... Actually... this could be possible. It's not gonna be very possible. I genuinely don't know if I can do the master trainers for Gengar. I'm like genuinely concerned. Like the stats are really like, let me just explain to you all. This Gengar is level 80. My Gengar at level 88 has a special attack stat of 288 and a speed stat of 226. This Gengar that we're about to fight has a special attack stat of 400, where is it? 460. And a speed stat of 285. Like, they have maxed out everything. I don't know if this is possible. I'm actually scared now. I don't know how we somehow did it with Jinx, Coughing, and Eevee, but I'm genuinely concerned about... I don't see any way I can do this with Magneton or Gengar, because both of those fights are just about using high-powered moves. Like, this Gengar is very scary. If it uses hypnosis on me, it's over. Like, there's nothing I can do. Wait, there is one thing I can do. There is one thing I can do. Forgot about it. I forgot about it. Hold on. We're gonna leave for now. Alright, so we have our 3 insurmountable challenges to deal with. Okay, how much money do I have? 13,000? Ugh, it's because I've been spending so much money on Ultra Balls trying to catch Chansey. I need money, honey. I need money, honey. Do I not have anything? Just have 1 golden berry. The amount of health candies that I have from catching all those Chanseys is hilarious. I have nothing to sell. Darn. Money is a big problem in this game. Gengi, do you think we can do this? Gengi is interested in what I might buy. Wait a minute, so are these master trainers not giving me any money at all for beating them? That is gross. Okay. I don't have any Ultra Balls. I don't have... Okay. New plan. New emergency plan. I know Hemini. Hemini is disappointed with us. Hemini is like, that Guardian Eevee lied to me. That Guardian Eevee said the team was ready. The team is not ready. So what do we have to do? We have to fight the Elite Four again. We need funds. Girl, we need funds. So we're gonna fight the Elite Four again. This is gonna be a sweeping type of activity. Do I have any potions in my medicine pocket? Okay, I have potions. I have potions. Okay. Team, let's do this. let's get Siekianing. Actually, I'm gonna put Hemini in front. They clearly wanted you to struggle harder. I almost wonder if one of our little Pokemon, because I'm a little curious about Cubrati now. Let me see what the Master Trainer for Cubrati can do. Alright, Lorelei, let's fight you one more time. Just a little financial grind. We should be able to one-shot everything she offers. We might actually be able to take on... looking at it, y'all, Cubrati might actually be able to do this. I'm not joking. We might... If one of the divas can't deal with their Master Trainer, we might be able to slot in Cubrati. Let me look at Leaky Pate. Because it feels like the easier, what's it called? The easier Master Trainers are the ones for unevolved Pokemon. Let me see. The Reedra doesn't look that bad either. Let's see, where is... Farfetch'd. Ow. Where is Farfetch'd? In the Pokédex. Pretty deep in, I thought. Where the heck is Farfetch'd? How have I missed it? No, I definitely missed it at this point. He's not that early. Well, bro? And we'll keep Hemini out. Hemini's doing fine. Hemini got a lot of practice, and the partner Eevee is really overpowered in this game. The moves, the sort of signature moves they gave it are sickeningly overpowered. Where the heck is Farfetch'd? I'm going a little freaky. What number is Farfetch'd in the Pokédex? 83. Lapras. Let me get out Magnetoire for this one. Alright, Thunderbolt. Who is next to it? It's between Doduo and Magneton. How have I missed it this whole time? When I've been looking at... There it is. Okay. So that's what... Ooh, this is a lot. That's a high attack stat diva. Let's get Hemini back out. This is a journey, alright. I was hoping this could be like a single stream thing. See, there's a reason why I never challenged Red before. This is the reason. This is the reason. See, I really like Alolan Sandslash so much. I think the color palette is so pretty on it. But I hate that it's called Sandslash. Like, it should have just been a different Pokemon. Like, you know, the way they did Tentacool to, Toadschool in, what's it called? In Paldea? How they did Toadschool? They should have done the same thing with, whatchamacallit. They should have done the same thing with, Sandshrew. Instead of just doing Alolan Sandshrew, call it like, let me think. Not sand, but glass shrew. Call it glass shrew. Let me see, what other divas did I level up? Who could potentially take on a master trainer? Hubrati is one. How did they get? Wow. Who did they say they were putting in? I don't care. Poliwrath. I'm not even, y'all notice, I'm not even paying attention. We're so high level against these Pokemon are so higher level against the Elite Four that they should not have anything to worry about, Diva. Earthquake? Okay, I have something to worry about, Diva. Alright, let me see who else on this list. Thickening. Seadra. We could potentially figure something out with Seadra. We could figure something out with Seadra. Who else do we have? Victory Bell. Let's think about Victory Bell. Victory Bell has a Champ. Machamp? Let's get Janix out for this one. I'd like to at least try Dugong, Hubrati. But something tells me that tonight is not the night that we're gonna finish this task. I think we're gonna need Sunday for this task, which is really unfortunate because I was really hoping we could start episode 3. But I don't know if we'll be able to have episode 3 on Sunday already. I kid you not, y'all. I wish I could just show everything to you all at once. I have to make it. I have to make it. I'm so excited to finally be created. The reason I feel like I'm rushing is because I'm finally being creative. Like, you know, doing lore content is nice. I still wish I can do it. I don't know if I can. I still wish I can do lore content. It's just that it takes so much time and you can't really be too creative, right? Because when you're trying to explain something, you have to be grounded in the actual game lore. You have to be grounded in like your audience and everything. So it's hard to be super creative, but these silly little animations are an opportunity for me to finally show off my like actual creative side, which I haven't had very many opportunity to do so. There's a structure of facts you build on, you know. I mean, I think, what was it? I think maybe like one time in Nini stream, she asked like, if y'all didn't have to work for money, what would you all do? If I didn't need money, if I was a rich ass Nepo baby and I didn't have to think about money, I'd be a novelist. I love making stories. That's why I love making lore about the Pokemon. Okay, I love making stories and trying to connect them and piece them together in this fashion. And by the way, um, the next game we play might not be Pokemon Gen 2, but we're not just gonna have, we'd have a whole season. Well, Kravati, we are gonna have a whole season, honey. Okay, if you think the animations are gonna end with episode 6, you're sorely mistaken. It just means the end of the Pokemon season. The lore is gonna be connected. Manifesting a rich man who just wants me to make my stories. Where are they? Where are they? Let me tell you all right now, honey. Let me tell you right now. The lore is extending beyond the Kanto region, okay? Hamilime, the character in the game, Hamilime is I can tell you this much. Hamilime is an interdimensional traveler. Hamilime is an interdimensional traveler. So the lore will extend beyond the Kanto region, honey. We have 2 houses, one for you and Hammy, and one to give to Hammy's family. Girl, not the lovely kiss missing again. Janix, what are you doing, sweetie? I needed you so I can use a full restore. I needed you to put this Gengar to sleep so I can use a full restore. Thank you. Mwah. I'm excited for this. It's almost like I've shifted away. Like when I feel the desire to, because right now I'm just really intense in the animation era because I've come up with it and I'm like strongly producing things on a whim. But eventually it will calm down and I'll have things under a little bit more regulation. Then I might be able to turn back to doing more like structured lore. Are you kidding me? What? Why did it? How does it wake up within 1 turn? Janix, speed dating is hard, girl. Like, alright, get this Gengar out of here. It's okay, Janix doesn't need the levels. Janix already passed her master's test. She's fine. The other 3, Gengi, Magnetoire, they failed their test. And I'm really worried about Douglas. Douglas has a really interesting... When we get to it, Douglas has a really interesting Masters fight. Let's just say that much. That Douglas has a really interesting Masters fight coming up. Alright, Magnetoire. Honey, I don't know what I'm gonna do about you. I don't know if there is anything I can do about you. They're wiggling. See, it's so sickening here, but then the Masters fight comes up and it's not sickening anymore, honey. Oh, this is gonna be the Alolan Marowak. But yeah, for now, formal lore content, I still want to talk about lore, but I think I'd rather just talk about it more informally on stream. You know, just like during stream we have little conversations about lore. I'd rather do that at the moment than plan out like formal lore streams where I monologue about the game lore. The Alolan Marowak would have been so sickening. I wish we could have had an Alolan Marowak and be able to name it. But because you can only get the Alolan Marowaks from trading, it meant that you can't name it, which is really sad. This would have been the perfect time to get out Janix. But she's currently incapacitated, so we're gonna have Douglas use Drill Run. Douglas, how are you gonna do this? I have no idea how Douglas is gonna deal with her challenge. Let me see, what else do we got here? See, the master trainers for Ghastly and Haunter literally just have Shadow Ball. That's all they have. Who was it? Whatever. Gengar? That's fine. The Chansey fight looks really interesting. The Chansey fight might actually be kind of easy to do. Hold on. The Chansey fight could be easy. Hold on. Chansey might be a one we can do. Because I have already thought up of a strategy that could work for her. Let's get the medicine out. Alright, Jinx, Genix. Here you go, sweetie. You'll need to use these sparingly, okay? I'm here to make money. I can't be spending more money on potions. Let's see, the first thing we're going up against is Lance, who I believe his first Pokemon that he still uses is Seadra, so we'll get Magnetoire out first. Let me see. I'm just looking at Pokemon that we could possibly do. The reason I'm doing the Elite Four now is because I want to get many, so I can get more Ultra Balls, so I can level up more. Because I have a sickening catch combo, if it hasn't broken yet. I don't think I've done anything in the game that should have broken my catch combo, but I have a 51 catch combo on Chansey. And let me just tell you all, the amount of levels, hold on, the amount of levels, I think, what was the biggest? I think like 75,000. In context, a normal, like, defeating a normal Pokemon of the Elite Four is like 1,000 experience points. This, whoops. This sickening Chansey. How much? How much did I get me that I took a video? 56,000. That's how much you can get from 75,000 experience points. Look at the way that it just ding, 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 ding. Chansey is how you level up in this game. I literally took Hemini from level 16 to level 88, thanks to Chansey. So that's why I might be sticking to do a Chansey Master Trainer. Because I've already got it. I've already got what the plot should be in my head. Let me see. Let me see if people have any suggestions on how to fight Gengar. Aerodactyl. Let me use Douglas. Are we masters? No, we're poor. I'm grinding money in the Elite Four Riz so I can try to level up a little bit more. You're listening and playing Arceus, FYI? Who's your current team, Anna? I think I saw in the screenshot you posted you had your Abra, your Vulpix. Oh, who did you say it was gonna put out? Maybe Dugong can deal with it. Gyarados, Dugong can't deal with it. Okay. I should have known he was gonna put out this behemoth. I believe you had. I saw Abra. I saw Vulpix. Who else did I see on your team? Sneasel, Clefairy, Magmar. Oh, you do have Rhydon on your team. You know, I love the way you play Pokemon, Anna. None of your Pokemon are fully evolved, and I love that. I love that. Oh, you have. Oh, that's old news. That's old news. I love that you're not afraid to do your teams with unevolved Pokemon. Because I feel like, I don't know, even with like people who are maybe, I don't know how to describe this. There's a lot of people who, I feel like people who, are like long-time Pokemon fans, not necessarily like lose the plot, but they've just been playing Pokemon for so long that something so simple as like having a Vulpix on their team doesn't excite them. Do you know what I mean? Like it has to be like it can't just be a regular Vulpix. You know, it has to be like a shiny alpha female Vulpix with like a, what do they call, like marks, or is like a title with like a selfish mark, you know, like that there has to be like 17 different qualifiers. It's like just having Vulpix isn't enough. It needs to have all these rare qualifiers to make the Pokemon even more rare. Do you know what I mean? And I just don't like that. That's not something I particularly, I know people love doing it. Power to them if that's what they love. It's not something I care for though. Now Douglas, what the hell was that? Why did you miss? Why did you miss your Mega Horn? Douglas, you're one of the girls who is up. Why did you miss? Coffee, get out of here. Get out here, Coffee, I mean. You'll post on my server? Okay. You know you might say jokingly, but it's a compliment and reassuring. It's not a joke at all. I actually do like it. I mean, hello, look at me. I have a level 94 coughing. I have a level 94 coughing. I finished the game with a Cubone. Evolving Pokemon is not everything. If I would have known that originally, Anna, that you wanted Abra, specifically Abra, and not necessarily an Alakazam, I would have tried to finish the game with Abra, you know. But it was by the time we already evolved her all the way to Alakazam that we found out that we could have stuck with Abra instead. I'm not afraid to finish Pokemon games with unevolved Pokemon. I try to seek out bebes that I like that are fully evolved. Case in point, you know, Grafaiai. But when we play like Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire, we're using Roselia, not Rosaray, Roselia. Even though you can evolve Roselia in Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, we're using Roselia. You used to be so anxious about using unevolved Pokemon. You got talked into the idea that you couldn't win with unevolved Pokemon, so you're changing your ways now. Now, I will say, if you try to go like online, your unevolved Pokemon are gonna do shit, right? Because that's just how the Pokemon Company balances things. I mean, look, we have a trailer for Mega Zeraora. Okay? So the Pokemon Company is literally giving us a legendary Pokemon, giving it a Mega Evolution. And Mega Evolutions, by the way, they give you boosted stats. So like, I don't know, something that could have like 600 in base stats, which is very high. That's a lot of legendary Pokemon are like 600 base stat. In comparison to like what, I think Roselia has like a 435 base stat total. You can go from 600 to 700. So an already overpowered Pokemon is gonna get even more overpowered, okay? The Pokemon Company does not care about balancing their online battles. However, there are ways around it for purposes of main story. You can do unevolved Pokemon in main story. A lot of the time, unevolved Pokemon actually acquire experience points faster. So you level up a little bit faster by not evolving your Pokemon, so you can bypass the problem with stats by just having your unevolved Pokemon be a higher level. And then you can, you know, make the gap, you can deal with the gap that way. I mean, that's what I did with Coughing, and you saw my Coughing is a higher level than my other Pokemon. I was worried about it being underleveled, so I just made it be higher level. Lista last did her whole playthrough with mainly unevolved baby mons. You've mentioned that before, yeah. She's also more noob, so she had her type chart up. See, but I love that. I like that. And I think there's nothing wrong with having a type chart up. There's nothing wrong with that, I think. That's perfectly valid. You like evolved, usually, especially with starters, because a lot get dual typing. That's true. The problem is a lot of starter Pokemon, once they get evolved, they lose a lot of their cuteness. Like, it's a big difference to go from Bulbasaur to Venusaur. It's a massive difference to go from Squirtle to Blastoise. Jinx Monsoon on the bottom, as Anna underscore head underscore brunch calls her, she says that's Jennifer Coolidge down there. Janix is Jennifer Coolidge. You still look at the type chart? Yeah. People who say they don't need the type chart are lying to you. I literally, like me, Mr. Smartass, I had to put up the type chart to see which, because I couldn't remember which type Magneton was like double strong against versus just strong against, you know? So many first evils are cute, cutie pies, and then they're just buff monsters. Yeah. That's the unfortunate part. Let's see. Anna posted her thing. You've changed it. Sneasel, you made some changes because you wanted to use Wormadam. So they're all evolved, but you evolved your Rhyhorn on Tuesday. You evolved Licky Tongue. Your Sneaselmane. So you've got Sneasel, Licky Licky, Magmar, Rhydon, Ninetales, and Heracross. Oh, no, now you changed to... Okay, so now Anna's team is Sneasel, Licky Licky, Magmar, Rhydon, Wormadam, and Mamoswine. Oh, that's really interesting. Are you interested in evolving your Sneasel into Sneasler, Anna? Or are you going to keep it as Sneasel? And I guess same question for Magmar and Rhydon. Are you going to evolve Magmar or Rhydon, or keep them as is? The physical copy of ZA has the type chart in the printout. There's also the, well, I guess you can't access it freely at any time, but it does have the little type chart in-game too. You should put that in your Switch case instead. It always comes in handy. It always comes in handy. Alright, Gengi, let's do this. Let's get some money, honey. The first thing we have to fight is that sickening Pidgeot, right? Magneton. Your team is so fun. It's so different to the usual Sinnoh teams people use. What were the Sinnoh team? What do you know what that is? Riz? Are you talking about like Garchomp, Lucarios? Why do you have almost the same hat as Coughing? Mine says indoors. Sickening. That's because Fernie. That's because you give off the same sickening energy, Fernie, okay? You give off the sickening blonde bob with the hat, with the coffee. Okay? You give the same sickening energy, Fernie. That's why you have the same hat, okay? There's another one that says spreadsheets. I'm screaming. Guess? So let me guess. Garchomp, Lucario, Empoleon. I don't know who else it could be. Who else is it? Do they use the legendaries? You won't evolve Magmar or Rhydon, so you don't like Magmortar or Rhyperior. But you like Mamoswine though. That's really interesting that you like the Mamoswine. See, I'm not necessarily a Mamoswine hater. I just prefer Piloswine over Mamoswine. Luxray, Lucario, Staraptor, Garchomp. No. I don't... Lucario, I'm okay with, because Lucario is giving like twunk energy, right? But Luxray, Garchomp... Staraptor is a little bit sickening. You can yassify a Staraptor really sickening to make it look like it has like a really sickening bang, you know, with the way that Staraptor's hair works. But those two, Luxray and Garchomp, no, I'm not a fan of either of those two. I think when I played Arceus. I'm trying to remember who my team was in Arceus. I know I usually try to use Pokemon unique to the game, so I think I tried to use like Hisuian Pokemon. I know I had Hisuian Sliggoo. That's one of my favorite Pokemons, is Hisuian Sliggoo. I had a Hisuian Lilligant, Overquill. I'm trying to think, did I use a Sneasler? I might have used the Sneasler, but I can't remember what else I've used. What else I used in my Arceus playthrough. You liked your Luxray, but to be frank, in Arceus you had Samurott, so Luxray was only there if you needed to paralyze a hard edge. Oh, you reminded me, Riz. I had Hisuian Typhlosion. I used Typhlosion. I love Hisuian Typhlosion. There's something so goofy about it. Like it's like a lanky twink. Hisuian Typhlosion. Like if you compare Johtoan Typhlosion to Hisuian Typhlosion, it's like smaller, it's like skinnier and like just droopy, you know, because it's ghost typing, so it's very droopy. Thunderbolt. I'm really excited for future Pokemon playthroughs. I have a lot. I can't talk about them too much. If I talk about them too much, I'll be spoiling some of the lore. But I do have 2 divas in mind for Gen 2. I have 2 divas in mind for Gen 3. I don't technically have any divas in mind for Gen 4 yet. Yeah, I think I've only gotten through Gen 3. I also need to have that spreadsheet. Oh, what did he say he's taking out? I don't know. We're gonna send out Janix. I don't know what he's sending out. He's probably sending out... what is his fire type? Rapidash? He probably sent out Rapidash. Marowak. Okay. We're safe. He'll probably send out Rapidash after this. Ice Beam her. Regular Samurott is whatever, but Hisuian one is such a slay to you? Really? I think I need to look more at Hisuian Samurott. I don't think I've looked at it deeply enough to make that kind of judgment on it. How many use your bouncy bubble? Okay. After this, I'm going to make a purchase. Lilligant also a slay. You should have used him. Hisuian Lilligant is such a county queen. The dancing on Hisuian Lilligant is so slay. So slay. I love it so much. Literally dropping like flies because this team is so much more overleveled. Let's get Janix back out with this one. I'm looking at your team on it. I'm trying to understand. Because, you know, everyone has like a diva philosophy to her, right? Everyone, usually if you look like at a person's team, you can kind of understand their diva philosophy. I'm trying to look at the Pokemon you've selected. I'm trying to put together what is your diva philosophy with Pokemon team making. Oh, I didn't pay attention. What is he taking out? We'll get out Genki for this. Because the way I see it, what I'm seeing, a lot of your Pokemon have this like combination of, there's like, how do I put this? There's like something a little bit femme about each of them, yet each of them expresses a certain level of monstrosity to them as well. So I feel like your diva philosophy is femme monstrosity. You know, because Sneasel is diva. She's got the purple ear, right? I've always felt like Sneasel is very femme energy, like femme, like almost femboy, kind of like diva energy. And but it's still like scary, right? It's still it looks a little bit mean, you know. Licky Licky has like Licky Licky and Wormadam have the same energy to them, right? Because they both are giving off this like cutesy because they both have pink color palettes, right? But there's also still something a little bit scary about them. Like Wormadam has a really blank stare to her. Licky Licky with its giant tongue is like a little bit scary. So they're still giving a little bit monstrosity energy while still being very cute, very femme. Mamoswine also gives a little bit of that energy too, right? Mamoswine is big. She's very big, but she's very, very orb. But I don't know, something about Mamoswine is also still giving femme energy. Like she's giving, like it's giving Mamoswine surrounded by like 20 swina that she popped out of her Mamosi. Do you know what I mean? So there's something motherly about Mamoswine, even though she's still a big beast. Then we get to Magmar and Rhydon. Now, Magmar I've mentioned before, her eyebrows look like boobs to me. So there's that femme energy on Magmar. She's giving warm. I know you tend to like a little bit of like a warm color palette. I used the wrong Pokemon for this girl. So she's got a warm color palette to her, but she's still she's very silly, very goofy, but she's still giving a little bit of monstrosity to her. You know, she's still giving a little monstrosity. Rhydon, her armor plates also look like boobs to me. They're like bras. Okay, so Rhydon is still giving that femme energy, but monstrosity. Gentle Giant can be a good way to describe it, Krabati. That's one of the general ways we could describe it. Yes, Gentle Giant. My diva philosophy, let's see, what's my diva philosophy? When I look at the Pokemon that I like to use, my diva philosophy tends to be smaller Pokemon. I usually like smaller Pokemon. You know, if they're shorter than me, IRL me, like smaller than 6 feet. Preferably like smaller than 5 feet. Those are the Pokemon I like. When they're a little bit more on the petite side. And then they either have to have, they need to be like, they have to have like a range of elegance or goofiness. Bonus points if they're both, but there's gotta be like some elegance or goofiness to the Pokemon for me to like them. Like Magneton is giving that goofy energy, right? Gengar is giving elegant and goofy. Douglas is giving elegant energy. Koffing is giving goofy energy. Janix is giving elegant energy. If Partner Eevee wasn't a thing, I probably would have used Tangela, which is goofy energy. And they're all small. Like Gengar and Jinx are the biggest ones of this party. You're gonna check, you need the Hemi breakdown? What your core team was? Yeah, what was your core team? What's your core team, Riz? What's your core team? What is your diva philosophy when it comes to Pokemon team building? And like, I guess even if we look at like all the Pokemon I have plushies of, Roselia, elegant, very petite. Grafia is elegant to me, but I know Grafia is more on the goofy side. Very petite. Buizel is goofy. Floatzel is twonk. Floatzel and Machamp are rare instances of maybe big. Floatzel is those like, I think Floatzel is like 4 feet tall. So Floatzel is like reaching as big as I'm comfortable with. But it's a little bit more on the goofy side, Floatzel. Minccino is small and elegant, and Cinccino retains small and elegant. Fritzy and Aromatisse, small and elegant. Whimsicott, small and elegant. Knackly. Now Knackly is small and goofy. I don't like Knackle Stack, but I do like Garganackle. Garganackle is giving... Garganackle is Gentle Giant, okay? They get to a point where a Pokemon is so big that they become... that they kind of, it's like they become like an anchor to a team. Like I like a team with a Garganackle, and then everything else is small. So you have this one big Pokemon surrounded by smaller Pokemon, you know? Because Garganackle is a big one. And I feel like Machamp is that same energy. One could be goofy and elegant. Yes, I love it when they do both. Okay, we got some funds. We got some funds, Diva. All right, we can tackle our challenge one more time. What is your Diva philosophy, Krabati? You need the really big Pokemon to get goofier? Yeah, that's... See, there it is. Like Machamp, Garganackle. I feel like Wailord falls under the bucket of big and goofy. What are other big and goofy Pokemon that I generally like? Dragalge is big and elegant. Licky is a big and goofy Pokemon that I like. Yeah, Licky. Tangrowth. Tangrowth is a big and goofy Pokemon. I really love Tangrowth. I'm so excited that Pokopia is using Tangrowth as its professor Pokemon. Like, I'm so excited about that. This is big and goofy. Stonjourner is big and goofy. Yveltal is goofy too? You don't care if it's supposed to be serious, that's a goofy bird? Yveltal is not one I would have expected, to be honest. Yveltal is not one. The Pokemon of Death? I get what you're coming, because it is kind of silly shaped. It does have a silly shape to it, but that is not one I would have instantly turned to as a goofy Pokemon. Okay, I have money. Let's get Gengarite. Okay, I have a little bit of money. It's not a lot of money, but I have a little bit of money. Okay, let's see. Let's just... I don't know. Let's see. You have a lot of Scorpio placements, and once you feed it treats, that's a baby. That's true. When you do the Pokemon... If you do any kind of big... I feel like that's almost applicable to any Pokemon, right? If you do the Pokemon on me... with the big Pokemon, like they turn into butter, right? You can have a super big Pokemon be such a cutie patootie once you give them that kind of, you know, so there's nothing I can do. I just have to pray that Gengi can do something. It moves goofy. See, I haven't paid attention to its movements enough. See, I just need to use it more. Will I? Probably not, because I tend to be against legendary Pokemon overall. Alright, let's go back to Lavender Town and let's see if Gengi can do this. Let's see if Gengi can do this with Mega Evolution. Alright, Gengi. How do you feel about this upcoming battle? Gengi is smirking. She's like... Gengi is looking at the camera going, Hemi, you idiot. This is not gonna work. Gengar is saying, we're gonna die. We are going to die. Alright, let's see. We did all that so we can buy a Gengarite. And it'll be really sickening if we can't do this. We might have to play RNG. We might have to play with RNG because this thing has Hypnosis. We might need to play with a little bit of RNG. but I'd love to be able to see how much my Shadow Ball does. Shoot, that's not enough. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Look at how sickening Mega Gengar looks right there. No, but we need to run. We need to run. That Shadow Ball is not enough. Gengi needs more. Gengi needs more juice to her. If she's gonna have a chance. She has to dodge Hypnosis 2 times. Just so you all know. She has to dodge that Hypnosis attack 2 times, and I don't think I have any candies. Smart Candy? Oh, I've already given her some Smart Candies before. Let's see if any of this is gonna do anything. Let's see if we can get her to at least 300 in special attack. Let's see. One more shot. If it doesn't work, we're gonna move on. We're just gonna move on and we're gonna go to Dugong and we're gonna try out Dugong. I feel like Magnetoire is already a bit of a failure. I don't think there's any way I can do Magnetoire without just pumping it with candy. There's nothing I can do about Magnetoire. The opposing Magnetoire is just too rough. Let me see if people have any suggestions online on what to do about Magnetoire. The hypnosis cannot work. I need one hypnosis to fail so I can see just how much damage. Because if it's not enough damage after all this, then we stand no shot. We don't stand any shot, girl. Your brain broke. You heard opinions about Magenta, and you're 90% sure most of those words weren't in what you said. They weren't. But I can give you some opinions about Magenta. I can give you some opinions about Magenta. Isn't that... No, that's Angel. No. Hold on, you've been listening. You're closer to the end in Arceus. Your core team needs Mimikyu in it. You'll add Sneasel, Clefairy, Dusclops, Pumpkaboo. You'll have to think about, one more, you need time. Oh, so you're talking about like just a general core team, not like tied to a specific game, right? Let me think, what would be my core team? Out of like, see, that's always so hard for me to do. Trying to think about my core team. She's on it. She's on the core team. Grafia is on my core team, okay? Grafia is definitely on my core team. But who else? Who else is on my core team? Dugong is. Dugong's also on my core team. Core team is hard for you because you know you should be balanced, but you also want to make your team unbalanced. I think it's okay. I mean, are any of us trying to be super competitive with our core teams? Not really. If we were, we wouldn't be using half the Pokemon that we like. If we're trying to be like super competitive with our core team. Whimsicott is also part of the core team. Whimsicott is part of the core team. Piloswine is part of the core team. There's no Piloswine plushie for me to purchase, unfortunately. They are sold out. except for like the fan plushies. So that's 4 Pokemon already? Ooh, that's sickening. I feel like Roselia, it should also be part of my core team. Roselia is so diva. Like, these divas I bought plushies for, I bought them for a reason, right? So who goes on my 6th spot? So I have 2 grass types. No, this is a poison type, technically. I guess, do I put coughing in it? I guess I put coughing in my last spot. Coughing. So I guess I have my whole core team right here in my bosom, except for Piloswine. Piloswine's the only one who's not here. So yeah, I guess this is my core team. These are my babies. Still not enough. I have to dodge 3 hypnosises if I want to do anything. Wow. Well, that worked. That worked. Let's see, where's Dugong? Where are they located? On the Seafoam Islands, as expected. Well, that worked amazing. That was kind of gaggy. I'm kind of in shock. The way they missed hypnosis 3 times in a row. That's really sickening. Okay, we need to go to the Seafoam Islands. They are on somewhere. They're somewhere in the Seafoam Islands, girl. I'm worried about this Dugong fight. The Dugong... The Dugong they're trying to use... It's really thickening. Your Arceus team was Samurott, Goodra, Sylveon, Luxray, Gastrodon, and Frostlass. You shifted in like Frostlass, Caesar, Lucario, Sneasler. You don't know what Pokemon could go as your 6th team member. You have to think about it. Let me see. What did you say before? You said Mimikyu, Clefairy, Sneasel, Dusclops, Pumpkaboo. Let me think about that diva philosophy you're giving right there. I feel like you need... And you're talking about Hisuian Sneasel, right? I feel like Teddy Ursa is a good 6th for that kind of team. Look at how cute Dugong is. The way it just sits there. I think it's so cute. Like, instead of just floating around, Dugong literally slides around on the ground. Like, I just think that's so cute. Dugong is so adorable. I love Dugong. Let me think. How do I want to go about this? I could do something really sickening. I don't think there's any TMs for... No, wait, there is a TM for this? No TM for it. How many heart scales do I have? Because I am level 90. I have a good shot at this. I have a chance at this, actually. Hold on. I'm gonna go back to the Indigo League. Where do you get more heart scales in this game? I need to look. And Seafoam Islands. Okay. Not the bot using XX. That is the sacred emo culture. Not permalubed. Okay, so Astral, me using your full government name, Astral Riz. Riz's Diva Philosophy with Samurott Gudra, Sylveon Luxray, Astrodon, and Frostlass. Let me think about that Diva Philosophy. It's like half of them. Do you know what it is? It's giving what's the word? I'm losing. I can't think of the word for it, or like the phrase for it. It's like no, I don't want to talk to you. It's giving like gothic pastel. Is that the word for it? Like gothic pastel? Because like half of those Pokemon are more like cool style, emo style energy, you know, Samurott, Luxray, and Frostlass. Frostlass a little bit less, but Samurott and Luxray are very like cool Pokemon, very like emo baddie. You know, Frostlass is a more elegant side, but she can cross into emo baddie territory. Meanwhile, Gudra, Sylveon, and Gastrodon are giving cutie pie territory. So it's like when you combine them together into one team, it's giving like a gothic pastel moment. Do you know what I mean? That's Riz's Diva Philosophy. You think you'd have to do a true Pokemon tier list to know? You're thinking about a grass Pokemon for your general core team, but you can't decide? That's actually spot on. You didn't consider that. You almost always end up juggling multiple dark types. Absol is the emo queen, yes. Yeah, because the other Pokemon you shift in, Flareon. Flareon is giving cute, but still emo baddie. Slizor is emo baddie. Lucario and Sleezler, all emo baddies. I want my Dugong to learn Horn Drill, honey. Replace it with Ice Beam. Janix has the ice typing covered here. Because the master trainer for Dugong also has a Horn Drill, so let's see whose Horn Drill is hornier. Your favorite Pokemon to play with versus favorite Pokemon aesthetically versus favorite Pokemon lore-wise. I think, yeah, you have to have like the Venn diagram that crosses all three, right? You have to have that Venn diagram for all three of those. Dugong, how are you? How is your horn feeling? It's stretching its horn. Yes, Dugong is getting her horn ready. You already know your Scarlet Violet core was Meowscarada, Cerulege, Tinkatong. See all emo. See Tinkatong. Tinkatong is the hallmark of a pastel goth emo baddie. I feel like all the all the emo girlies who love a femme moment. I feel like that's the hallmark. You can spot the emo girlies who love a femme moment from a mile away if they like Tinkaton. I feel like she is the gateway Pokemon for that aesthetic. I have to watch out, I don't want to fight! These flops in the water. Okay. So true, and then juggling a balance typeset. A cute goth girl. Talking about emo girlies, we're doing a giving tree for charity at work. One of the kids in the family asked for a Y2K emo outfit. It does feel like Y2K as an aesthetic is like coming back into fashion. Do you know what I mean? It's like the fashion style. I've been hearing a lot of people like talk about Y2K aesthetics lately, so it definitely feels like people are really pushing that aesthetic more, which is really cute. Okay, so there's the seal girl. Crobat, Klefki, Spheal are always your top favorites. But do you want to send your baby Spheal into battle? Can your Spheals not live a quiet life in a snowy countryside? I feel like they can. You know, in a main story challenge, they could. Only in a main story challenge though. You can't take a Spheal online because she's not balanced for that kind of thing. Unfortunately. She is not balanced for that kind of thing. You thought everyone hated millennials? Well, Spectre, I feel like that boat has passed, and I feel like millennials. Do you know? Just from like the little bit I see of like discussion and stuff, I feel like talk has left the millennial scene. Millennials are starting to become like forgotten, you know, because they're not new in the workplace. So, you know, they're not really ragging on them anymore. I feel like it's all about Gen Z now. All the discussions and stuff like that, it's all about Gen Z. So I feel like with anything, it just takes enough time for fashion to come back in style, you know? That just happens for every generation as time passes. Yeah, it's super cyclical and predictable in that regard. Yeah. Where do I find Dugong? You love bugs in general? You could do an all-spider team and be happy? Let's see, what would that consist of? So that's, what, Ariados? What's his face? The electric spider. Galvantula. Araquanid. Spidops. Are there any others? Or is it just those four? Older folks act like if they can label a group as a generation, they can be more justified to dislike them, even though it's just because they're young. Yeah, it's literally because like a lot of the complaints about millennials early on was like, when they were in high school, when they were in college, when they were in entry-level positions in the workplace. But like millennials are no longer in college, they're no longer in entry-level positions. You know, most of them are in like second level positions. I don't know what to call it. It's not like straight out of college level, if you know what I mean. So like they're not really complaining, like they're just always like it's always just about complaining about whoever is entry level. It just boils down to that. Are you entry level? They're gonna complain about you. What did you find, Dugong? No. What did you find, baby? Just those four, but you'd like to have a Joltik. Joltik is a cutie pie. Douglas is poking my legs. Douglas is like, Diva, where the hell is this Dugong trainer? I don't know, Douglas. I can't find the Dugong trainer. Where the heck is the Dugong trainer here? Hello? Is there a Dugong trainer in this Seafoam Island? We're gonna, just so you know, the reason Squirtle is spawning is because of my 50 catch combo with Chansey. That boosts, like a Squirtle is considered a special spawn. So when you have catch combos, you get the big boost in getting these special spawns. That's why we keep coming across so many Squirtles. The Cinderella Unicorn, Rapidash, Galarian Rapidash, of course. Not just any Rapidash. Okay, there's Dugong again. Or where the hell is Dugong? We found the Sealed trainer. Where is the Dugong trainer? I'm ready to use my horn drill. Girl. I'm getting a lot of pearls, that's more money. Apparently you can get heart scales here too, but people are like, it's a specific rock. Okay, but which rock? Which rock has the heart scale? That's what I want to know. Me, I'm totally lost in the Seafoam Islands. Girl, where am I supposed to go? That's a Dragonair trainer. Where the heck is the Dugong trainer? I'm getting angry. No, I'm not, but I'm getting annoyed. Like, seriously, where is the Dugong trainer? You're gonna be honest and sorry to the yearning nostalgia-pilled homies. You're so glad you don't get constant wild Pokemon battles starting when you're just running around in caves and water. Leave me alone, there are only so many repels. I hated that too. I hated that too. And I'm so happy that's not a thing anymore, that they got rid of it. I hate random encounters. Random encounters only ever serve to be annoying. Like, that's all they ever serve to be, is annoying. And so these days, you know, games, I guess, they care a little less about being annoying and more about, like, they care more about grabbing people. Here's the thing. Random encounters, that kind of level of annoying, people don't want to grind. Here's the thing. Games these days, they know that people don't want to grind the same specific task when all it's for is story progression. Oh my gosh, let me put my armpits away. People will grind for optional things, like look at all the shiny hunters, right? They grind for optional things, but they don't grind for like boring things like experience points anymore. Okay, so that kind of, and that's all random encounters serve to do, is for experience point grinding. You couldn't walk even a step in some of the games. Yeah, it was bad. It was bad. Okay, Diva. Seriously, where the hell is this Dugong trainer? That's the Dragonair trainer. Oh my god. Another ladder. I'm lost in the Seafoam Island. It made people hate Pokemon like Zubat. Yes, literally, people... There she is. People despise Zubat simply because of the trauma. And I feel like a lot of Rattata hate Riz, Pidgey hate, Geodude hate, It all comes from the same place because they would just keep spawning endlessly. So many Pokemon were annoying just because they keep harassing you. Yeah, like Rattata. Alright, let's go. Let's see who's the better Dugong. Dugong. Alright, baby. Alright, baby, you got this. Y'all might wonder, why isn't, a lot of you are probably wondering, what is Hemi plotting with Dugong? He yassified all of his theme. You know, Hemini has special lore, but he yassified so many Pokemon. Yet Dugong isn't yassified. Dugong only has her head sticking out. Don't you worry. I have plans for Dugong. Now, Horn Drill. Oh! Put your clothes on. Why am I butt naked in the... That's a good point. The beauty queen in full swimsuits always takes you out. She loves an ice bucket challenge. Who's the master Dugong? Oh, gong gong. Baby, she only needed one shot at that horn drill. Yes, queen. Okay. Now this is where it gets tricky. This is where it gets really tricky. What do we do about Magneton? Dugong is already pre-yassified. If it was the Midwest, you'd be a guy with ashy knees and shorts in a snowstorm. Please. What do we do about Magneton, y'all? I genuinely don't know what to do about her. Is this a chip? That's a chip. I don't know what to do about Magneton. No, I went to the wrong spot. They're not over there. How do I deal with that? Because that Magneton was also really, really bulky. Let me see. What candies do I have? Can I feed I would, because we did it. We have 5 out of 6. I'm gonna be really sad if I have to turn to a different Pokemon instead of using Magneton. Lock-on and Zap Cannon combo, but the problem with that Spectre is that it takes too many turns. Because I have to use, that Pokemon, that Magneton, has Thunder and Hyper Beam. So I have to use Light Screen. I have to use Light Screen to reduce the damage. So then I don't have any time to use Lock-on and a Zap Cannon combo at that point if I try to do something like that. Like, I don't know. I need something sick. I need to boost the special defense stat so that I can at least tank maybe 3. Like, it'd be great if I could tank 4 hits, but I don't know if I can. So let me just pump in all my courage candies into Magneton for now. Sonic Boom, I don't know, that would take 2, because I think Sonic Boom is fixed 20 damage, and we are talking about this Magneton. The Master Magneton has... Where is she? I went too far, I think. Yeah. This Magneton has 333 HP. And then your mom says it's bad for you. You like to walk outside in your shorts in December to get the mail at your parents' house, like gender affirmed. Your parents used to make you wear a proper jacket to even throw the trash out. Listen, it gets chilly out there. It gets chilly out there. Alright, let's get to 200. And let me look at Magneton's moveset one more time. Let's see what else. What can we come up with here? Because there's gotta be something. Let me see, what did they invest there? Their Magneton has a lot of special defense as well. Lower defense, but a lot of special defense. I could try to do Metal Sound. No, that's not gonna do much though. Flash cannon, but flash cannon, I think it's, yeah, flash cannon is a 4 times resistance. Zap cannon would be the best thing. But my Magneton doesn't have zap cannon. I don't think I have a heart scale to teach it that, unfortunately. Oh wait, I'm looking at the wrong game, actually. Oh, it doesn't even learn. Zap cannon isn't even in this game. Yeah, there's no zap cannon in Let's Go Eevee. Yeah, Metal Sound isn't even here either. The best thing that could happen, honestly, is if I freeze it. I use Tri Attack and it freezes. Like, do we play the RNG? Maybe we have to play an RNG game. We might have to play an RNG battle against this Magneton and just keep trying to use Tri Attack until it gets frozen. Because Tri Attack has a 20%, like, what is it? Tri Attack has a 20% chance of triggering effect. It can't paralyze, so maybe what? That'll split it into 50-50 between burn and freeze? My other option would be to match it with a thunder of my own. You know, we can play the there's leaky pates. We can play the RNG game again. Like literally, I mean, Gengar dodged. Gengi dodged 3 hypnosises in a row. So the RNG battle is possible because like Thunder has an accuracy of 70 and Hyper Beam has a high accuracy though. We're not dodging Hyper Beam though. So I don't know. Let's see with the candies we've pumped in. Let's see. Let's just see. You're gonna go to bed now, Riz. Good night, Riz. Have a wonderful rest. I will see you around the internet. Alright, let's see. Let's just see. You could do Rain Dance for Thunder accuracy after Light Screen. No rain in this game. No, this game really went back to Gen 1, even including some of the mechanics. So there's no weather mechanics in this game. Plus, even if you did a rain mechanic, like, the problem is this Magneton has a really sickening thunder. So if I boost the accuracy of my own thunder, I'm also boosting the accuracy of his thunder as well. AKA TikTok. Oh, that was a critical hit that time, so that one was really bad. The list you're looking at, if you're looking at the move list, you might be looking at the you might be looking at the Sun and Moon list. You have to filter it instead for the Let's Go Eevee list. Yeah, we're not surviving this because what the hell was that critical hit? We got hit with a critical hit, so not only did we got hit with 2 critical hits, thank you. 2 critical hit thunders in a row. Okay. Magneton didn't stand a chance that round. Okay, we got really bad RNG this time. That means we're gonna get really good RNG this time. The first thunder is gonna miss. So all the rest of the thunders are gonna have the light screen reducing its damage. I feel like that we can do this. We have to rely on RNG just like all the other Pokemon have to rely on some RNG. Jinx had to rely on RNG too. Alright, light screen, and let's just use Tri Attack. Let's use Tri Attack. Maybe we can burn it, maybe we can freeze it. Okay, I can tank a little bit more now. I can tank a little bit more. How does this feel? Let's see. I can tank a few of these thunders, thanks to Light Screen. If I can freeze her. No. Okay. Here's the strat. I want to see how much my Thunderbolt. I want to see how much my Thunder does. Actually, I want to see how much my Thunder does. Because I'm pretty sure... Do I have the TM for Thunder? I think I have it for both Thunder and Thunderbolt, right? Yeah, I have both. So we can flip around. So let's use Thunder. Because Thunder is how much stronger? 110 versus 90. Okay. Okay. Yeah, and it doesn't know anything else. I could do Substitute. No. I could use Rest. No. Rest would be a really bad decision, actually. Alright, Light Screen, and let's hope this first one misses. It didn't miss, that's a bad thing. I need some of these Thunders to start missing. I really need these Thunders to start missing. Alright. I need his Thunders, not my Thunders. I need his Thunders to miss. It'll be sickening if my Thunder misses, no. See, I didn't specify when I said I need the Thunders to miss. I didn't specify that it was his Thunder that needs to miss. Not my Thunder, his Thunder. We're gonna do this. I feel like we can do this. We just need to have some RNG on our side. Then it can work. Like, we can fall back on Chansey, Cubratty, Leaky Pate, but I don't wanna fall back. Just like how I insisted on injecting 500 vitamins into Leaky Pate for the champion fight. Oh, I forgot to use Light Screen. I messed up. Well, I really want to see how much my Thunder does. How much? Not a lot at all. Shoot. Gosh. And there's nothing I can do to boost its damage even more. And it doesn't know anything. Like Magneton only knows normal attacks, electric attacks, and steel attacks. I can't use smart candies either. I don't have any more smart candies. Golly gee, what the heck am I supposed to do? Magneton is a really tricky one. Because I'm gonna need to pull off a lot of Thunders. Let me see how much less damage Thunderbolt does. Alright, Light Screen, miss! Oh my god, part of the problem is that he never misses his Thunders. That is a big part of the problem. Because then his Thunder deals not that much more damage than my own attack, so then it's just a matter of like, who can attack more sickeningly. Okay, it's not that much more damage, so I would rather rely on the reliable RNG from Thunderbolts. I feel like I can do this as long as he misses a few of his Thunders. Did that say that did my Light Screen already wear off? My Light Screen wore off in 2 turns? Or was did I get a critical hit there or something? Oh, that is just not a very effective. Okay, excuse me. Which team has more sickening bob? Exactly! Exactly! Magnetoire has a really sickening bob. Magnetoire has 3 sickening bobs. Okay? 1, 2, 3. Alright, now we're just relying on RNG, honey. Okay, I was hoping maybe he could keep missing. Maybe he could have kept missing. What's most important is for that first thunder to miss. If the first thunder doesn't miss, we lose a lot of HP. We lose a lot of HP by doing that. We need the first thunder to miss. That gives us a better winning shot. As long as the first one misses. Because then we can hope that maybe they'll miss a few others and we won't take as much damage after that. Okay, so we need the first thunder to... Girl, I said we need the first thunder to miss. We need the first thunder to miss. Who do I need? Who am I gonna hold for this one? I need Neckley's energy for this. Neckley, I need your energy for this one. Neckley is so adorable. It'd be wonderful if I got a few critical hits too, just saying. Was that a critical hit? It felt like that did a lot more damage. Woo! I need to pull off 3 more Thunderbolts. I'm just gonna keep going because maybe he might miss. You never know, he might miss. Yeah, it's a problem when he doesn't miss the first one. Ugh, Neckley is so soft and cute. Your Magneton is thickening, but that's because it has so much candy inside of its system. Mine has a lot of special defense candy, but it doesn't have a lot of special attack candy. That's the problem. We will get there, y'all. We will do it. We will. Fear not. Fear not. We will get there. Stop. Ugh, I'm so tired. When he hits 4, yeah, exactly. That's the problem. He doesn't miss any of them. The Thunder has 70% accuracy, and he keeps hitting like almost all of them. That's the problem. I can't win if he doesn't miss. I also can't win if he gets critical hit. Where are my critical hits? He's gotten 3 critical hit Thunders on me. 3. That is gross. That is just gross. Light screen? I don't want to immediately restart because you never know. He could miss so many other thunders that I could get a critical hit. You don't know. You don't know. This is a little bit of like a tank chip damage battle once I get my light screen on. Oh, do you know how evil it would have been if he also used light screen? That would have been so evil. Where are my critical hits? Neckley, are you as done with this shit as I am? Alright, it's not happening. I've only gotten 2 hits off. No! Get me out of here. Girl. Yes, I'd like to quit. Alright, we got this. What does the Magneton fight look like? It would have been more simple to fight with Magneton instead. Magnemite instead, I mean. Magnemite is very similar. Ooh, Magnemite incorporates confusion. Supersonic, that would have been even more tilting, I feel. Alright, light green. Oh my god. How fast is this Magneton? 213? Can I outspeed it? It was a critical hits? 4! 4 critical hits, and I have gotten 0 critical hits so far. What the hell? What the absolute hell is going on that he has pulled off 4 critical hits and I have pulled off 0? Alright, what does my Magneton speed look like? $171? Oh, I need 50 more speed. Okay, it's not happening. RNG has not been on our side yet. One of these fights, RNG is gonna get on our side, just like it did with Jinx, just like it did with Gengar. The RNG will be on our side at some point. Light screen. You know what I need to do? Oh, this is getting really frustrating. How is it that he never misses? How is it that he never misses? I think we just need to have Magnetoire actually be there. Yeah, I know it's not very effective, but it's still doing a lot of damage. Alright. I'm starting to tilt. I'm starting to tilt over this because what the hell? Not only is he not missing any thunders now, but he's also getting critical hit. So I'm tilting. I'm tilting. I'm getting pissed. I have half a mind to use rare candies and to try to get my Magneton up to like level 100 at this point, which is something I don't want to do, but I worry that it is something I have to do. Because this is starting to get a little bit ridiculous. I'm starting to feel a little bit rambunctious over this. Dude, he's never missed a single thunder. What the hell? How does the Gengar miss Hypnosis 3 times in a row, but this Magneton keeps getting me? Like, I know Magneton is sickening, but what the hell? Like, how long are we gonna have to do this? How long are we gonna have to do this? Let's go, Eevee. Magnetoire, how long are we gonna have to do this? I need you to stop taking siestas, because I saw on his menu. It says it likes to take siestas. Girl, I need you to stop taking siestas and take this battle seriously. Light green, miss. At this point, I'm just gonna leave. I'm just gonna be leaving. I'm gonna wait for the moment that it finally misses that initial thunder, because I feel like there's literally no point in even trying if it doesn't miss the initial thunder. Also, your Magneton isn't the most powerful one, it's just the luckiest one. Okay, it's just the luckiest one. How much until it levels up? It's about to level up too. I don't want to use a rare candy because it's so close to leveling up. Let's give it like 3 more shots. Let's see if we can at least get one battle where it misses the initial thunder. I could use light screen, substitute, and rest with one attacking move. But then aren't I'm gonna be stuck with. No, I can't see that working because the problem there is I'll be a sitting duck while I'm asleep with rest. You know? And even when I use substitute is gonna block. Substitute is gonna work for at most 2 turns, and by the time the substitute breaks, the light screen will almost be broken. I almost, because like during all those turns, I'm not doing any damage myself. So I almost feel like all I can rely. I needed to miss more. I was hoping it could have missed again. I was really hoping it could have missed. We were so close. We were so close that time. Darn. Okay. I'm leveling up Magnetoire. I don't care. I'm leveling it up. We were really, really close that time. If it would have missed, I needed it to have missed 2 more Thunderbolts. If it missed the Thunderbolt that I used, and not now how many. If it missed the Thunder that I was using the light screen turn on, I could have tanked like 3 more Thunderbolts and I would have actually beaten it at that point. But because I couldn't, because it didn't, because it hit with that specific thunder, I had no chance. Unfortunately. Alright, let's sell. Because I did get a few pearls in the Devum Cave. Yes, honey. I love money. With this, I can make a few purchases. I can get an Ultra Ball. I can get a few Ultra Balls, actually. Several Ultra Balls, in fact. And let me get, a lure. This is where all my money has been going to try to level things up. Okay, Magnetoire. We're gonna level you up. And hopefully by the time you're level 95, you'll be able to do this. Okay, I have all my faith in you, Magnetoire. I already made my purchases. Alright, y'all. We're going in to train Magnetoire. The Cerulean Cave. Do, 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 do. Spent a lot of time here. Ooh, the Genshin live stream is tomorrow. I just remembered. Ooh, get out of my way. That's exciting. Okay. Let me prepare. I'm gonna take the screen off for just a second because I don't want to spoil what kind of Pokemon I'm working on because they do have some lore implications. Like, I don't want to level up all of the divas. Beyond what I need them to be. But there are a few divas that I want to give a generous little boost to. But I don't want you all to know who they are. Wait, no, y'all are going to see anyway. In the level up screen. Y'all are going to see them. Okay. Oh, I have to use, No, what is this? No, don't. How do I make them not use it? I'm just gonna put a Chansey here. Okay. I can put the screen back. Max Lure. This is the experience point technique. You use the power of... Are we supposed to be in BRB? No, I just wanted to block the screen because I didn't want you all to see who I have on the team. This is where, this is the secret. You use... Oop, 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 oop. Where are my Ultra Balls? Bitch. Oh, actually, at this point, I run away if I don't get the first throw, because you get a bonus for getting the catch on the very first throw. And they have to be big or tiny Chanseys. The other ones are not worth wasting Ultra Balls on, because, as you can see, I'm running out of money. You know what? I feel like it's okay. Y'all, if y'all see some of the Pokemon I'm working on, I feel like it's okay. You know, all of y'all who are here like really late in the evening. What did you find, Magnetois? Nothing. Thank you. Where are the Chanseys? All of a sudden the Chanseys aren't spawning? There we go. Alright, Diva. Divalicious. Catch combo 51, period. We got an excellent. Stay in the ball. Stay in the ball, Chansey. Chansey. You little... Ah! Knackley also fell. Oh my god, Knackley hit my mouse. Imagine if Knackley accidentally turned off stream. That would have been sickening. Because it hit my mouse. It did a right click. That would have been so sickening. Oh, what happened? What's going on, Divas? Why don't you want to stay in the balls all of a sudden? My lure is gonna run out. No. There was one. It would be sickening if we found a shiny Chansey too, because shiny Chansey is green. Shiny Chansey is really pretty. Excellent. Please, 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 I'm begging you. We're gonna get the big. That was an excellent throw. We're gonna get the big. This might be a 75,000. Okay, it was a 33,000. That's okay. Thickening, thickening, thickening. Oh. Okay. We're gonna be here for a while, y'all. So, how y'all doing on this Thursday evening? We're gonna be here for a while. Let's see if there's any gotcha news while the level up happen. Oh, they posted like a little thing for Durin, a special little teaser for him. Nothing much in there, just a little teaser. And Yehoda. It's really sickening. Wuthering Waves got version 2.8 yesterday. And they still haven't teased anything about they haven't teased anything about Outrage. They haven't teased anything about the next region. Like 2.8 is the last one. The next patch is 3.0 and they haven't teased anything about it. Which I mean, Infinity Nikki is teasing things really late as well. I mean, Infinity Nikki is going into 2.0 next week. Right? Is it next week? Is it next week already? I think it's next week already, right? For Infinity Nikki. Okay. We'll let this evolution happen. Just a little last minute grinding. Pretty confident that we should be able to fight Red tonight. In which case, if we can successfully defeat Red tonight, that means episode 3 of Let's Go Eevee will occur on Sunday, as long as I can finish the animation for that in time. That requires a lot of yassifications on my part. There's a lot of yassifications that I need to do for that one. Wing attack, no. No, get out of here with that. There's gonna be a lot of well, no, it's not actually that much. It's 5 yassifications. I have to do 5 yassifications for episode 3. Just 5. Not that much. It's not that bad. Alright, Divas. I need like one more Chansey. I need one more sickening Chansey to show up. Then I feel like I'll be comfortable to try to challenge the Master Magneton at level 95. With Magnetois at level 95, I mean. Where is she? There she is. Okay, girl. Stay in the ball. In the ball you go. Stay in the ball, honey. Stay in the ball, honey. Don't get out of that ball. You love the ball. Purr. Purr. That's what I like to see. Yes, honey. That's what I like to see, honey. Ding, 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 ding. It's like a bell. It's like a bell. Ding, ding, ding. Maybe I can release episode 3 on Tuesday? No. No. Everything in the game is ready. I just have to prepare the episode 3 animation, which I'll probably work on that tomorrow. When am I have one more Tribe 9 video to do. And I'm having so much fun with my animations that I don't want to edit down that last Tribe 9 video that I have to do. It's one more. Eventually, well, actually, when will we get to a point where I don't need to do animations? There's gonna be after episode 4. Episode 4 is one where we won't complete all of the tasks for episode 4 in one stream. We will not do that. Okay. So episode 4, I'll have a little bit of respite, I feel. Episode 3, I'm pretty sure, will just be all of Sunday stream. I'm pretty certain about that. I'm gonna keep going until my lure runs out. I knew it. I shouldn't have hesitated. I was worried. The minute I threw it, I'm like, she's gonna knock me back. I'm gonna keep this Chansey going until we get a shiny Chansey. It would be so sickening to get a shiny Chansey after all this. She's green. I love shiny Chansey because she's green. She looks like pistachio, like a pistachio muffin. That's what she looks like, a pistachio muffin. Ding, 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 ding. Okay. The silence at level up sequence. Oh, there's another one right there. Oh. Get me out of here. Oh, there's one up there. Ding! Ooh, level 98 on Magnetoire. I think I'm gonna call it there for Magnetoire. I don't want to get it all the way to level 100. But maybe these extra 8 levels will give it enough tankiness, maybe a little bit of damage boost. I don't know. We'll find out. But yeah, I'm gonna stop it there. I'm gonna stop this level up train there. You want me to go all the way to level 100 with Magnetoire? You know what? Honestly, that scientist... Nobody panic. Nobody panic. Nobody panic. Nobody panic. Nobody panic. Girl, where did you fucking throw those balls? Nobody panic. What is going on with the balls? No. Nobody fucking panic. Nobody fucking panic. Chansey might run away. I missed so many balls, this Chansey might run away. Stop it. Stop it. Jesus. Oh my god. It's gonna run away. It's about to run away. What do I do? My catch combo is gonna break. No, because what do I do? That animation that it just did is the sign that it's gonna run away. What the hell am I supposed to do? I have to leave it. Because if it runs away, my catch combo is gone. I don't know what to do. I can't exit the game. Exiting the game also breaks the combo. I'm not getting the Chansey. I have to run away. I can't restart the game. No, if you restart the game, it breaks the chain. I can't do no Crobati. That animation that did right before I hit it with the ball, when the Chansey does this, that means it's going to run away. It's going to run away. But Spectre, if I restart the game, will it still be there? Can you because I did save before I touched it, but will it be there even if I restart? That's the question. I have to look this up. This is really important. I have to look up if you can you like soft reset for shinies and Let's Go Eevee. Because if the spawn is gone, then we're just screwed. Um, why am I saving the combo over the shiny? Well, first of all, it's a big question, will the shiny get saved? Second of all, it's because of the combo that it became shiny. Okay. The combo is what's giving me the 33,000 experience points, and having the catch combo is also what boosts your shiny odds in the first place. Okay. If the shiny does get saved when we restart, then yeah, I'll just break the combo. I can do a new catch combo. If it doesn't, then I'm better off letting this one go, and there's just a chance that a new shiny Chansey will show up. Like this part is really important. Is it going to disappear? Hmm. You're so glad the shiny Ghastly just went in the ball for this game. Oh, you had a shiny Ghastly for this one? So you hope that if I keep the catch combo, yes, that basically I'd if I keep the catch combo, that it will mean I still have boosted chance for another one. Oh my gosh. Do Pokemon spawns stay in Let's Go Eevee when you restart? I don't know how to. I don't know what I'm panicking. I don't know which question to. The wild Pokemon, the Google AI overview says that the wild Pokemon spawns you see on the screen will reset and re-roll when you restart the game. Which means we have to let this one go. Is it worth trusting that? I mean, I'd sooner trust the catch combo than because I'm pretty sure it's not like yeah, I have to say my goodbyes. I think we have to let this one go. I'm so sorry. She didn't want to get in the ball. She didn't want to stay in the ball. Yeah, we have to let her go. Yeah, see, it was about to run away. It was about to run away. Bye, you asshole, Chansey. You complete asshole of a Chansey. What the fuck? How dare they do that to us? How dare they do that to us? I'm pissed. And my lure just wore off. No, now I'm mad. Now I'm mad. Magnetoire can't beat the Master Trainer. We lost the shiny Chansey. Get in your stupid ball. I'm cussing now. It's almost, we're at 12:30. This is the time of night where I start cussing like a sailor. Get in your stupid ball and stay there. Thank you. See, we only get 11,000 instead of 33,000 for not getting the first catch. Oh, that was so disappointing. Oh, that was so sad. I was and it for to lose a green shiny. To lose a green shiny above all other things is the part that hurts the most. That's the part that hurts the kokoro. That's the part that hurts the kokoro. Smudge just threw up? Oh my god. Not that too. Where's the item? You were wagging. Oh, it's over there where all those big beasts. Oh, right. I need to. I'm getting out another lure. I don't care. I'm getting out another lure. I'm pissed. I'm pissed now. No. Get in the freaking ball. I'm angry. You hear latent anger in my voice? Yes, I am actually genuinely pissed about that. I am genuinely pissed about not getting that shiny Chansey. Like it genuinely hurt my kokoro to have to let it go. I'm not a person who likes the shiny hunt. So I passing up any shiny hurts me really badly. Yeah, and now Smudge is throwing up too? What the heck? Like, that's just rude now. Well, Magnetoire hit level 100. I guess I'll level up a few more Pokemon in the meantime. Well, I hit my first level 100 Pokemon in this game. Is it gonna be enough? Is the question. We have a Magneton that's 25 levels higher than the Master Trainer. But the sort of candy stats are worse. Has this sort of turned into an impromptu shiny hunting stream? Alright, I'm gonna check that nothing shiny shows up. And then we'll leave. We'll leave the cave. I'm not gonna catch any more Chanseys right now. Let me give it one loop. Wait, I think there was something here. I'm ignoring those Chanseys for now. Smudge always corrals you to clean his bar. If you think he thinks a predator is gonna get him, please. Oh my god, so many chances are spawning. There's so many chances spawning. There's so many chances spawning right now. This is it's kind of hilarious how many chances there are on the screen. Okay, but I'm gonna leave for now. I'm gonna leave for now, and we're gonna give this one more go. We're gonna give this one more go. The Chansey says, the Chanseys were corralling me. The Chanseys were saying, "You're here forever." And maybe I am, because I might actually come back after we finish battling Red. We might actually come back and do a little bit more Chansey hunting. I don't know. That's what I'm thinking. But let's get the team back in order. And let's make our way over to the Master Trainer and see if we can do this, because this is the last shot, basically. If level 100 Magnetoire can't do it, nothing can do it then. I mean, I suppose I can give Magnetoire a bunch of health candies. Oh, I keep forgetting I need to use the escape road. I can give Magnetoire some health candies to boost its HP stat. That way, it can be a little bit tankier, because like part of the problem is that Magnetoire just isn't tanky enough. We don't need that diva anymore. That's the big part of the problem. Magnetoire just is not tanky enough. Alright, let's go to Vermilion City. It takes too much damage. I genuinely think we can do it now. We'll see how the first shot goes. If it doesn't, I'm gonna shove a bunch of health candies into Magnetoire's mouth, wherever the mouth is. I'm gonna shove it into his bob. Did you see the Charizard showing up? That's because of all those special spawns that I have. I have special spawns from the Chansey catch combo, and so because of that, we keep seeing Charizards and Dragonites showing up in the sky. No, I don't want to use another lure. It went to waste. Alright. Magnetoire. You gotta do this, babe. You gotta do this, babe. You're level 100 now, Magnetoire. The extra 10 levels have to do it. Light screen. The first thunder hit, as usual. It does. That's a lot less damage. I will admit that's a lot less damage than what it was doing before. Okay. So we have. We'll see. This Magneton still has to miss a few thunders. It's not gonna do anything special if it doesn't. The Thunderbolt barely does any more damage. It's not gonna. The results aren't gonna change if it doesn't miss more. It has to miss like 2 to 3 Thunderbolts for me to have a shot. I need to pull off 2 more Thunderbolts. You're shocked with Arceus' plot twist, and this will be your 3rd attempt to beat this man. Oh, you're stuck? You're stuck at that, I know who I think I know who you're talking about. You're stuck there? That sucks. I need this thunder to miss. We lost. He didn't miss the vital thunders. He has to miss the important thunders without the light screen. So I'm just gonna pump health candies into Magnetoire, and then he can do it. Magnetoire just needs a few health candies. So I have 800 health candies from farming all those Chanseys. All those Chanseys have given me this many health candies now. You're assuming it's the Twink? Oh, I was thinking it's the other guy. Is it the Twink, Anna? I like that twink. The sickening twink. Mm-hmm. I didn't care for his mustache, but I do care for how he looks as a sickening twink. Let me get my HP to 270. Alright, let's give it a shot now. I think even if I still need him to miss a few. I can't just face tank every single one of these thunders and expect to win. I need him to miss a few of them. Alright, babe. Light screen. It does a little bit less though with the health candies. But babe, I really need you to start missing more thunders. This is getting embarrassing now. See, the way he misses all the thunders that are affected by light screen. Never the thunders that aren't affected by light screen. I need you to miss a few more. I need to pull off 2 more. And the next turn is the one that is, the light screen is gonna disappear. So I still need him to miss the initial Thunderbolt. Or excuse me, the initial Thunder. Because it kind of boils down to that, almost. Oh! Purr! Purr! It only took getting Magneton to level 100. It only took getting Magneton to level 100. But we did it. We did it. Finally is the right way to describe this. Okay, with this, our whole party. We have a masterful party. We have a party full of masters. So if we go to the Victory Road now, if we go to the Indigo League now, we should come across a special little challenge. We do. With the yes, it dodged that last one. That was a really thickening finish. That was a really thickening finish. Alright, let's go over to the Indigo League. And if Red isn't there, I'm literally going to scream if Red isn't there. You didn't do this part? I never did too. That's why I'm like, oh, I have to do something sickening. I have to do this sickeningly. He's there. Oh my god. Oh my god. Let's do this, y'all. We finally reached the ultimate challenge. It only took us 3 hours. Hi, Red. This is where the dimensional rift happened, right? Because Red was the original trainer from like Pokemon Red and Green, Pokemon Red and Blue, Pokemon Yellow, Fire Red, Leaf Green, right? But in this game, apparently Red and Blue have already done their journeys. But we're the ones who still took out Team Rocket. So I wonder what Red and Blue's journey actually, like, what actually happened during their journeys. And is this the Red and Blue that canonically went to Alola when Red was sickeningly had those man boobs? You know, Red was really sickening in Alola when he grows up and becomes a college kid. Yes, I want to battle him. Pikachu. Let's go, Hemini. Take down this tired little electrical rat. Sappy Seed. Oh, he's coming. Oh, he's using Sickening Strat. The Sickening Strat by Pokemon Trainer Red. What is that? Why did that do such little damage? The Leech Seed did a lot of damage though. Oh, was it because that was a that might have been a Physical move. Sappy Seed might be a physical move, no wonder. But we're doing fine. We're doing fine. Hamini has this covered. The Pikachu is burned. The Brick Break is not gonna do a lot of damage anymore. It's Leech Seeded. Oh, Thunderbolt. Don't worry, Hamini. Perfect. Bye. Machamp is next. Okay, who do we have for Machamp? Coffee. Yeah, get back here, Hamini. You cannot deal with a Machamp. Alright, Toxic. Sludge Bomb. Machamp with Hyper Beam? That's a really interesting combination because Machamp isn't supposed to have a very high special attack stat. It still did a lot of damage, but it's not supposed to have a very high special attack stat for something like that. Unless I suppose maybe it's just that the physical moves it has are just that bad and in the face of coughing. That's entirely possible. Now, oh, you can't use items. That's sickening. Okay, I'm gonna juke it out with Gengi. I'm gonna juke it out with Gengi. It's gonna try to use Hyper Beam again, and it can't. It can't use Hyper Beam again. I knew he was gonna trick me with something else. It's a good thing I didn't get out Magnetoire. You can't use items in this battle, y'all. Oh, you don't even get experience points. Okay, Arcanine. Douglas, I guess. Do I dare try Horn Drill? I kind of want to try to see if I can pull off Horn Drill. Let me see if I can pull off a Horn Drill. Let me see if a Horn Drill moment is possible. Horn Drill it, baby. Baby! Yes, Dogong. Horn Drill. One hit KO, baby. Lapras. Let's see. Can we continue? Can we continue? Because I feel like none of... What else does Red have? He's gonna have, I think, a Venusaur? Maybe Snorlax? Horn Drill it, baby. Come on, baby. You tried. You tried, sweetheart. You tried. You tried. You did your best, sweetie. Yeah. It's okay, Douglas. It's okay. You got Arcanine out. That's what's most important. Okay. Let's get out Magnetoire, the level 100 Magnetoire, for this next part. Now, he is using Sickening Mega Horn. A sickening physical attack? I have to examine this. I have to examine this. Oh, this Lapras only has physical moves. That's really interesting. Thunderbolt her. Yes, girl, the level 100 Magnetoire. A little bit over level, but we don't care. We don't care. Lapras was one of your favorites growing up. You thought you could trust a Lapras. I think you can trust a Lapras. I do think Lapras is a trustworthy Pokemon. I kind of have a hankering to use Jinx. No, Jinx I need to save for his Venusaur. But Gengar? Actually, his Snorlax can't do anything against Gengar. That's not even a joke. He can't do anything against Gengar. So I'm gonna be sickening. Mega Evolve into Will-O-Wisp because he might switch out his Snorlax into Venusaur. I'm not even kidding. Oh, he's just gonna protect. Girl, you can't do anything. All he has is Toxic and Body Slam, which his Snorlax can literally do nothing about it. Girl, is he just gonna spam protect with that Snorlax? He was not ready for the Gengar T against his Snorlax. He has to switch out now. Like, this is a tanky Pokemon, but he can only do so much without any ability to deal damage. So let's engage in some Mega Drains. The burn is gonna do her thing, honey. You're gonna try to go to sleep, but you're not gonna be able to do anything while you're asleep. Okay, I've got moves for days. You don't. The minute he tries to use Rest, that one will switch off to a different Pokemon. The question is, when is he going to try to use Rest? This is the turn he's using Rest. Because he didn't try to use Protect. Okay. So if he, can I afford? I can. Actually, I can afford to switch off. I can afford to switch off here. Okay. Gen X, get in here, Diva. It's your turn. This Snorlax thought it was gonna get some sweet rest. No. Janix is here to eat your dreams. Come here, and let me give you a goodnight kiss. And I believe, what is it? Do I have one more turn? Do I have one more turn? I don't think I do. So I'm gonna go straight back to Gengi now, because I can't remember. I think it's on the third turn that he wakes up, which means he is going to use a move. I knew it. Yeah, so I have 2 solid turns to use a move. It would have been more sick. Actually, Toxic isn't even going to do anything. Oh, do you know what I need to do, actually? I can make this even more sickening. That's fine, honey. You can use your rest. I'm going to go back to Hamini, who's going to use Sappy Seed. That's the T. We're going to be here for a while in front of this damn Snorlax. Sappy Seed. And now, Leech Speed has been applied. Oh, Hemini does not have whatever stat Sappy Seed needs. Okay, we need to switch off immediately. Back to Gengi we go. Will-O-Wisp. It's already gonna rest? Girl. Red, what are you doing? You might as well just switch off to Venusaur at this point. Like, what do you expect to be doing at this point, honey? I'm gonna use Genix for your Venusaur. I'm gonna use Dark Pulse because Dark Pulse has a chance to flinch. And we can do something sickening with that. Maybe the flinches could stop it from using more rest. She's got one more turn after this? Oh, the Dark Pulse might do it, actually. Because of the Leech Seed here. I think we finally got Snorlax out of the picture. It was the Leech Seed that I needed. Yes, girl, get out of here. Useless. Her other, she was gonna use she has, that Snorlax has Toxic and Body Slam. Neither of those moves work on Gengar. Alright, Janix, you're gonna have to deal with a Mega Venusaur. I hope you're ready, sweetie. This could get a little bit sickening. Lovely kiss. Beautifully done, honey. Mega Venusaur is pretty, but I don't know. I'm still not a huge fan of it. I still prefer Bulbasaur, like by a wide margin. Yes, honey. Yes, Janet. We need two. We just need two of these. You just gotta put. We might need we might need a Psychic or an Ice Beam after this one. We did it, y'all. We beat Pokemon Trainer Red, the ultimate challenge in this game. That's really sickening. Now, we're gonna go back to that damn cave. Yes, honey. Do I get any money? The way I don't get any money for doing all of that. That is hilarious. We don't get any money? That's hilarious, honey.